Now we're starting. Okay. Are you all ready for Freddy?
Yes.
All right.
This guy looked pretty ready.
Yeah, till he got frozen. Anyways,
I'm
welcome
really hyped.
to D&D Tyranny of Dragons. This is session 72, technically. That's a whole lot of backstory to go across. So basically, let's do a quick recap of basically all the stuff that happened. So
Basically.
in the most basic sense. So the original game started on this cluster of islands called Ambrosia, which is basically Industrial Revolution England, basically, except without the Romans participating in, you know.
Replace the Romans with the Drow.
Oh yeah, there's also elves and like gnomes and dwarves and all that other jazz. All that great
This
jazz.
one orc who's super cool, guys. I swear.
Yeah, no, he
People
wouldn't
fall
die. He just wouldn't die. So, anyways, our party members, we start out with Olimar, the halfling, and Siln, the halfling bard, and Olimar was a ranger, by the way. And then from the sky came oh, someone disconnected. Uh-oh.
Got dropped.
That's not good.
Oh no.
The loser. I mean, no.
Dang it.
Kriv.
All right. Why wait for Matt to get online? He might come to your house. We'll do a quick recap. Basically, after that, a girl came into their tavern one day, claiming to be from a strange land, and demanded to see one of the higher-up nobles, an orc by the name of Alexei Maximilian. And from there, they realized she was a princess from another land that got sequestered here by magic. She got teleported away because her castle was being destroyed, and now she seek to return basically to her homeland to seek vengeance against the cults that were threatening her land, basically, which was the cult of Tiamat, which came over from the island and came over from the mainland and started started like hunting down the players and trying to get Gwen back because for unknown purposes, and they really want Tiamat into the world. They want to bring Tiamat into the world.
Bad at their job.
Yeah, I mean initially, but then eventually we were joined by several other players. People died, including Olimar, and eventually Albrecht, in a sense, not necessarily dead, but out of commission. And Siln retired, and a whole bunch of other people joined in, and we got involved with a devil, a Rakshasha in particular, named Alhamkar, who's disguised as Clayton. And basically a wealthy hotel owner on the same line of like the Hiltons, and yeah, they exposed him, and he was working with the cultists, and they took it to his fortress, chased out the cultists, and sealed him in an iron flask. And Kriv is back. And
it was super cool looking, I swear.
Yeah, it was super cool. It was super amazing. You missed it all, Kriv. You just missed it all. You missed all the cool things. It was inspirational.
Real
In
inspirational.
fact, we all got a level from it.
Yeah, except you.
If only.
Yeah.
A level in our souls.
Are you there,
The
Kriv?
Dark Souls.
Kriv, you there? Speaking of, can you hear us?
Oh, I'm here, sorry.
Okay.
I was...
Okay, no problem. So basically, that's pretty much it. And now we're about to sail over to Gwen's homeland of Solum. That's basically the most bare bones description I could give. It sounds really boring, probably, and but that's sort of the gist of it. I hope it doesn't sound as cool as it was in the game. Hopefully. And now we're gonna sail over to a new continent where Gwen was, and hopefully encounter more cultists, and find new lands and new places where
New life and new civilizations.
no Ambrosian has gone before. And
Those who technically count their ancestors.
oh yeah, as well. And so that's pretty much it. And our party consists of, right now, ACDC the Rogue, Dizaro the Berserker, and Kriv the Warlock. Though we have two other members who will be joining us in-game in a more storyline fashion later on, including, by the looks of it, a interesting little goblin and a lady with glowing eyes.
With pointy
I know
ears.
Brandon just, like, you know,
up and was enjoying himself after hearing that word.
Forget.
What, Goblin?
Goblin?
Yeah.
No, I know.
I
I know
was
my
trying to make a
Bayreuth to
Gmod
be right.
name. Oh no.
Forget. I have pointy ears as well, Phantom.
Oh yeah, pointy ears. Because even though you're not an elf.
We're not going into spoiler territory.
Nope. Okay. So, anyways, now time for the questionnaire. It's basically what this is. You might be familiar with this. It's basically basically questions about your character. I'll put that in the Roll20, and I'll ask you each the individual questions as we go along. So, Desaro, what have you been doing for the past few months?
I've been on the run from my enemies, I guess you'd call them. Is that what you lower people call people who don't like you? Enemies?
I guess.
The first question's rather unfortunate for my character.
How drone?
Okay. Lana, since this is gonna be for Mihi and Lana, so Lana, describe your last few months in one word. And don't explain it, just one word.
Hi.
Good to know. Kriv, what have you been doing for the past few months?
Well, attending, anything from the Draconian Isles and trying to become the next great Draconian wrestling champion.
How's that been going, by the way? Have you gone against anybody yet?
Well, I have not gone for the world title as of late. I was in contendership for the smaller championship, the Isles championship for the most part, but none of the world championships.
Oh yeah, the world championship isn't a thing technically yet because we've been isolated for so long, But
You almost lost your title to a mysterious, mysterious entry called the Riftsmith.
Have you ever encountered Randall the Savage recently at all, or anything, or he hasn't been around?
Well, he did show, and I realized he wanted to come at me, but he had an injury, and actually this trip is the reason why we could not have our match.
Oh, injury.
I would also, at this point, Desaro would like to elbow
Kriv.
ACDC and go, isn't that cute? The reptile thinks he's people.
Wow, harsh.
Oh, isn't that sweet? The
Racist.
Husk thinks he's still alive.
Oh, jeez.
In which I just kind of turn with my head cocked and an ice pack in my head.
Anyway.
Disclosure reasons.
Yeah, and I guess I'll keep that in mind. By the way, Kriv. Actually, I'll say later when we do like the quick sort of mini recap. So ACDC, what have you been doing for the past few months? I might not be aware of it, but not all of us. So if you want to share or not share, depending on how you feel.
Well, I was more or less screwed over by some guy that had all the magic, so I figured I'd buy some things from him, and obviously a lot of drinking, a lot of screwing, a lot of Oh, is this supposed to be PG?
I mean, we're not really PG. Just look. I mean, I don't know. We're PG. We're pretty PG-13.
We're PG-13 and a half.
Anyway.
We're like R probably, to be honest. Knowing.
That's funny. That's funny talking about a pirate. Yeah, it was pretty much a lot of drinking, fighting, screwing, and getting screwed over by some salesman that wanted to take all the voucher money that I stole from someone else.
Huh. Interesting. Mihi.
Yes?
Describe your last few months in one word.
Confusing.
I'll keep that in mind. And now, Desaro, tell me one thing you love about the ocean.
The ocean, that undrinkable water that you lower living creatures get food from or whatever.
If you know how to filter it.
It's blue. That's not the worst color.
Blue is... Never mind. I was gonna say some of them.
What?
Never mind.
What were you going to say about my favorite color, boy?
No, not. I love blue. I love blue is my favorite color. Lana,
Yeah.
what do you love about the ocean?
Nah, I actually thought about this in a long time. The breeze, I would say, and the sounds. Well, this is the sounds. Sorry. The sounds.
The sound of silence. Okay.
The sounds of the waves, really.
Okay. Kriv, what do you like? What do you love about the ocean? Kriv? The ocean?
Oh, yeah, it's just a beautiful landscape in general.
Okay. I hear you. The landscape. Okay. ACDC, what do you love about the ocean? You probably know a lot about the ocean.
I know quite a bit about the ocean, and I have to say the swirling blues and gold from the sunset really catches my eye. Also caught the eye of every woman I took on my ship.
Boom. Cha.
It's alright though, she couldn't say much when she's face down. Never mind. Moving on.
Okay.
Oh, that's such a lovely thing to say about a feast.
Wow. Morsus Mihi. What would you say? What do you love about the ocean?
Well,
He's Mini Morris.
Well, I can't say I've been to the ocean before. Well, maybe at some point, but if I did, I don't remember. So, I guess it's gonna be my first time.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind. ACDC. I mean, not ACDC. Zaro.
Well, they're the same character, aren't they?
No, trust me, they are not the same character.
I'm joking.
Desaro, what do you hate?
You know how ACDC kind of has a heart?
Yeah.
I wasn't born with one of those.
Wait, which one's ACDC?
Oh, so like
ACDC's ACDC's the one in the mask.
Oh wait.
Okay.
Desaro. What do you hate about the ocean?
Everything else besides its color. Honestly.
Oh no, the color change.
Keep that in mind.
Sorry to time me.
Lana, what do you hate about the ocean?
It's a tough one. And I have to say this very precisely due to a friend of mine. So, pirates of salted water, I think would be a right way to say of the ocean. It's a weird thing to say, but I just do not like pirates.
Like, what do you like?
They're annoying, they're gross, they're rough and coarse, and they get everywhere.
That's not 100% wrong.
Their blood's still over my fucking...
Kriv, what do you hate about the ocean?
Drowning.
Say that again?
Drowning.
Oh yeah, that would suck about that. Does kind of suck about the ocean. ACDC, what do you hate about the ocean?
My fucking tourists.
Hmm.
I mean, in my opinion, you know, you get people, oh look, I got my little boating license, and then, you know, there's that fucking, oh, today's a perfect time to go on, like, every day's a perfect time to go on a fucking lake!
Wow, jeez, you have a lot of passion. Oh, jeez.
Sure, I guess so.
Passionate. You are passionate.
You know what I don't have?
What?
Another bottle, go fetch me one.
No, you go fetch yourself one, old man. Anyways,
Go get it.
okay, so, Morsus Mihi, what do you hate about the ocean?
I guess the fear of drowning and being lost forever at sea.
Alright.
Sharks.
Oh yeah, sharks would eat you one gulp, Morsus. I guess you could punch them to death. You have the fist.
Don't worry, you have an expert navigator. An expert intoxicated navigator.
I'm sure he's an expert, but I don't think intoxicated is very good.
Oh, it's lovely. You ever tried it?
Intoxication navigation station.
So, are you all ready for this epic thing.
I've been waiting.
Yes, and I apologize for commenting after everything.
I am
That's good.
excited. The
All
one
right.
character I've been waiting to be for a long ass time.
And we'll never.
I'm not sorry for coming after everything because that's basically what my character's gonna do.
Oh yeah, pretty much yeah. So, quick recap. Let me put down. Let's see, what's a quick like sort of mini recap of.
Suggestion.
Yeah. So, basically the current campaign time is March 280 AR, which is after Reformation. Silm has been knighted. She's been made a knight, and everything like that. Morris.
Oh.
Yeah.
Can I send you a updated picture of Morris?
Yes,
with,
yes.
His full paladin-esque armor.
Indeed, and also don't forget his dad. I need his dad.
Oh yeah, I need to find. I have the picture of the dad somewhere.
All right. While you're doing that, I'll talk about Morris being beatified as a Saint Shillelagh, and Matfred and Tolman, Olimar's brothers, are now dead. They were found in Tradeswater with their heads exploded. The investigation is still ongoing for what happened to them. Kriv, he's also kind of been knighted in a sense. He's been made Oscar, which is basically kind of a Thane. He's been made an Oscar by the Copper Dragons of his home of Clax Okarak, which is basically his island where he comes from. And yeah, he has his own land now, and he's quite popular now. He's a celebrity. He's a
Oh, aren't we just so fancy?
yeah. And he's also a wrestler now. He's wrestling. It's great. And a statue of Volmar has been erected in Glowing Burrows in his honor, as well as a statue of Albric in Fords where he landed and where he fell from the sky. And also, there's also a bust of him in the halls of the Guild Engineers. Don't forget about that. The Cult of the Dragon hideout in Xanadu, that town you were when you assaulted the Clayton's Keep, was destroyed after a month-long siege. The Red Dragon that you guys did the smackdown on, she was not found. She's nowhere to be found. She's out there somewhere. And
That'll come back to haunt us, I'm sure.
Potentially. The investigation to Clayton/Alhamkar's agents is ongoing and still a big affair. Also, Winry, Albric's sweetheart, is 8 months pregnant with his baby.
Won't have to kick that belly.
No. And Nene has awoken from her coma, and you've been informed that she has been exhibiting some strange powers for some reason. Like, strange quirks, almost. Like, it's weird. Like, she has the ability to, like, she's been known to, like, potentially lift things off the ground with, not much effort. Like, with not even using her hands. Like, she's been, like, she seems to know what people are thinking half the time. And, like...
Just like a woman.
No. And she also has been, like, doing some, like, weird, like, mental powers. Like, projecting thoughts into people. All that sort of thing. And Urt also, if you remember Urt is finally out of the asylum, and he's part of your expedition now. Hooray!
Which one was Urt again?
Urt was, you don't know Urt. Urt was before your time. Urt was...
Before every current character's time except Kriv, I think.
Pretty much. Urt was... That's your paw.
Paul.
That's your paw. Urt was...
Just add an eye patch to this and you've got, Morris.
I'll definitely see if I can try to do that. I don't know if I can necessarily in the short run.
Because the picture's gonna be small anyway, so.
Morris 2. Electric Boogaloo. Anyways, and meanwhile,
Was there someone else named Morris at one point?
No. There's no one else named Morris. Morris has a new
There's
character.
Morsos and Morris. That's probably why.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well,
More like so basically Urt was an old NPC companion that kind of got screwed over by
we beat him up real good.
oh yeah, you beat him up, and he also got insane a little bit by seeing eldritch horrors. Yeah, and he's now in the asylum, but now he's out. He's doing much better. He's doing He's now a part of your.
He died a little bit, but he got better.
Yeah, he got better. And
No, I'm not a medical genius.
and then after that, a few more things. Recently in Ambrosia, there's been strange whispers of a weird sickness that's been going around as like the food crisis that has kind of been popping up more and more throughout the Isles. Like throughout your time here on the Isles, things have been like there's been a population issue, kind of, sort of, a little bit. Things are kind of getting a little crowded. Let's just say, and that, yeah. Kriv, also, you've been having weird dreams, Kriv, throughout the almost like for months now, mainly involving like the sound of a great droning horn that seems to call to you, and pretty much like it's like weird. It's like calling you. It's calling you like east. It's calling you east, like eastward, for some reason. You feel. And meanwhile, the Azun. You remember Morthos and his thieves guild? Much of the Azun kind of got a little bit destroyed by cultists, by ball cultist agents, and as well as the agents of most likely Ahamkar, aka Clayton. What?
Are they coming with us still?
Yeah, they're coming with us. There's like many of them are still. There's still a handful of loyal ones left.
Yay!
And also the flask. Also the flask containing Ahamkar is being taken on board with you guys. Actually, it's being stored in a big old like holy lockbox. That's basically being held in the depths of the ship that you guys plan on dumping in the deepest depths of the ocean upon when you reach there.
Actually, Phantom.
Yeah.
I take that back. Use the top picture on this. I
Oh.
forgot I had.
Okay. Oh, is this Morris?
Yeah, that'll be like his saint armor
Okay.
with his new and improved Cinderbreaker.
All right. Okay. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Before we start, let me just take care of this Morris thing really quick, and then we'll get this party started in here.
Yeah.
We'll get
There's
this.
someone named Morris and there's someone named Morsus.
And there's something,
Morthos.
and there was something named Morthos as well. We got a lot of
Yeah.
Morris
Morris was the blacksmith before
before
your time.
your time.
This is gonna get very confusing.
We could just call you
Don't
Just
worry.
Mihi.
call me, just call me the blacksmith.
Call him Saint. The
Call-
Saint. That's what he legitly is. He's a saint now.
Saint M.
Saint
There you
of
go. You can call him
Chile.
Father Gregory.
Father Gregory. All right. So let me just put your picture in here. Morris.
Oh, please tell me that Brother
So-
Fuckboyman's coming with us.
Oh yeah, he's coming with you.
Yes.
Father Folk.
Question. Pam.
Yes. Yes.
Could I possibly use? Sorry, I meant to ask you before, but my dog did something very screwed up.
What do you do? Never mind. I won't ask. Okay, yeah, I'll change that. I got it. I got you.
Oh, I got it.
Okay.
I got you. You got other things to do.
Okay, you can change it as you will. And
All right.
that's basically it. If I just gotta download, I just gotta create his dad, Morris's dad, and then we should be complete.
Look at this very scary sea monster.
No sea monsters. Don't jinx this for us.
Don't worry, I'm sure we'll
Hey,
run into
look.
a sea monster.
The only sea
Look where
monster
he's
we have to
going.
worry about the white-haired man.
White.
Pretty sure we still have to worry about the Kraken.
True. That's a possibility. All right, and let us begin, shall we? If everyone's ready, everyone here, everyone ready?
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
let's take it to the streets.
Somebody's actually playing outside.
No, I had to open up the window because
Get him
Andy just
in here.
went to the middle of the floor and grabbed them the rug.
Aww.
Ah! Oh, and they had to go poo-poo.
Why are there
Oh.
so many cats here?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm very depressed.
All right, put your pictures down here, buddies.
Should I?
Oh, no, not you. You're coming in. You're coming in hot.
I'm doing wacky things.
Wacky things. Anyways, also,
oh no, I drew blood on Morris.
No, he's already dead.
he's already dead.
He survived all
The
that
first
just to die.
casualty.
Just to die like of a heart attack. Like, alright guys, let's go. And he just died. What a great way to go. Oh, who joined us? Oh, hey, hey.
Kriv, your new picture.
Hey, Morth.
Kriv, your new
Hey,
picture
hey,
looks
oh,
amazing.
oh. Hey, man. How's it going? How's it going? That's, Mudasser's here, also here too. This is my friend Mudasser. He's just a friend of mine. He's here to, by the way, Mudasser, actually this thing is being recorded. So if you don't want yourself heard, you probably should mute yourself, just to be sure.
Okay then, sure. Thanks for letting me know.
Oh yeah, of course.
Let the world hear your call.
Sure, if you need to talk to me, I'll just be idling here,
Oh yeah, oh yeah. If you need to chip up though, don't be afraid to.
Sure. I mean,
Yeah.
you can always DM me.
Oh yeah.
Alright, muting in 3, 2, 1.
No problem. Okay. So,
Oh man, good thing that guy's gone. Now we can talk bad about.
no, he's still here. Okay.
Really
You could say I can still hear.
Boom. Anyways,
I like them already.
anyways, I will describe to you the scenario here that's going on. It's March 1st, 280 AR, the christening day of the Great Expedition to the far-off continent of Solum, the first sea voyage of its kind since the Grand Odyssey of Aura and the Ambrose to the Isles themselves. The fever pitch of excitement amongst the entirety of the land comes to its head in a massive celebration to end all revelries. Early in the morning of that day, at the crack of dawn, you woke and said goodbye to the great Maximilian Mansion for the last time as you head out into the soon unknown. You ride amongst the cheering throng of people across the great thoroughfare of the city of Fords towards the sea docks, where your chance for possible destiny awaits. While you yourselves are locked up in a large black roofed carriage. Out the windows, you see seemingly endless standing multitudes passing you by, representing nearly all walks of life, from common folk of humans, halflings, dwarves, elves, including drow, orcs, goblins, and even draconians. All watch and cheer you as royal and military entourage march on. Your carriage is situated just right behind the main float of the parade, flanked by armored cavalry, where Lady Gwen stands upon a grand display representing a large steamboat, waving as she passes by. You're now in this carriage. You're just sitting there inside this nice little carriage here. You can all talk as you see fit, as you guys are heading over to the docks.
Right, I'm basically hiding at the bottom of the seat, as discussed.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be sitting there with my arms folded that I'm not on top and the center of attention.
And what about Morris?
Morris is just gonna be kind of relaxed, just kind of sitting back, you know.
Meanwhile,
also he's gonna have helmet off at this point because
yeah, there's no need. And what about Kriv?
He's gonna be cleaning up poo-poo.
No.
I'm just gonna look over at Morris and say, that's a mighty fine set of armor you have there.
Oh, well, thank you. I've been a little busy. The other priests and clerics and paladins said I should look fancy as my new title. It's not really my thing, but tink 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 armor is armor.
Right.
And I'm gonna load the puppy.
Is ACDC drunk, by the way? I heard he's drunk.
There is no level of drunk to describe how drunk this man is.
Probably. You're knocking on the back door as like the head of what seems to be a Goliath man, Gart, pokes his head out and is like, looks at you, ACDC, and says, Sir ACDC, are you aware that you will not be anywhere be able to get drunk at all once you reach the boat? It's a sea voyage. Free drink is not being passed out so heavily. And plus, I would expect more decency from a person who is adored by the people, so to speak.
So Brandon's not coming.
Fear and patience, see? I got my own bottle here.
Yeah, you make a fool of all of us, he says as he proceeds to close the door, and just
I'll make a
continue.
fool of me.
What's Desaro doing as he was watching this whole thing unfold? Like you could see out the window at the multitudes.
He just kind of gives the peasants a little wave. Why are they all looking at us?
No one seems to respond. By the looks of it.
More people looking at me are making me feel filthy.
Do we know who he is?
Yeah, you know who he is. He's Desaro. He's one of the new hires that the ministry put on you. Basically, yeah, pretty much. He's like part of your League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. Basically, you've seen him in action. He is though despite his finery, you can tell he's got a darker side. He's a snob, definitely a huge snob. Yeah. So you
brings all the boys to his yard with his face.
Yeah. And I assume this is kind of an awkward silence just pervades throughout the entirety of the cabin as he's just like kind of and he's just kind of bringing up his nose and no one seems to be giving him much attention.
Does he see any pretty girls?
Roll perception.
Gladly. Let me see, what is his perception? +1, fair. Let's see if there's anything worth talking about in this sea of... I'm gonna look over at Kriv. What's a worse word than filth?
Arrogance.
Mother.
I'm not gonna argue with you on that one.
And what do you roll? Let me see. Actually, let me check. You roll a 8. You look around and you just barely spot a very beautiful looking sort of brunette lady, as she kind of like is wearing this headdress and just kind of looks directly at you and just kind of gives you a nice little curt wave and a wink.
I'm gonna tap the thing. Old man, stop the carriage.
I will do no such thing. We are keeping
persuasion.
All right.
Just yell persuasion at him.
Persuasion.
Let's see.
Like he says that you can get your kicks when you're on the boat. He says. I know.
As he does that, I'm just gonna go. And just like lean over, like kind of like turn my body a little sideways, put my arm up, and rest my chin on my fist.
Yeah, you'll get your. You'll find. I won't say anything. He says.
Good, I wasn't listening anyway.
Oh jeez. Where's the picture? I'm just gonna kind of give like a little small hand motion to the girl, just wave and blow her a kiss. And as she does so, a man in glasses. Let me put up his picture here. Where is he? Where is that guy? I'm trying to look for him. Give me a second. I'm trying to look for a picture, where he is. For some reason, I can't find him.
You have spent your second knave.
No, I deserve better treatment. This is not cool, guys.
Then ask for more than a second.
Geez, Rick.
Geez, Rick, I don't deserve this treatment, Rick. Where is it? Where is he? Where did I put him?
I just thought about the next character I want to make is a blue goblin that every time he wins a fight, he dies, and then another one takes his place like a Mihi.
Oh, yay. Wait, this guy here. There he is. You see this man, this very well-dressed man, put her hand on her shoulder, and she kind of looks up at him. And he has a camera, actually. And he brings up the camera and, like, clicks it, and the light flashes right in your eyes. and they pass you by.
I'm gonna do several rude Dhampir gestures at him.
And eventually, if no one else has anything to talk about, eventually, after all this, you guys finally, after like about 20 minutes of kind of just awkward silence and idle chit-chat, you reach the end of the line. And let me change picture here.
Well, end of the line.
End of the line, get off!
Oh, you turned that
look,
from a
there's
Half-Life meme to a Skyrim meme. I like that.
Yeah.
Oh god, look at all these NPCs.
I know,
I
right?
like the lizard squad over here.
The lizard squad. That's Kriv's family.
Oh, are we gonna go hack Facebook?
Yeah, here's the second
I
lizard
would love
squad.
if you had just taken a picture of Brandon and put like
It all-
Dragonborn horns on it.
Yeah.
Oh god. This one right here, I'd seen it before. It looks like if Professor Farnsworth was a Dragonborn.
Good news,
My
everyone!
God.
Good news, everyone. My acid breath is back up.
Okay, so peculiar. I'm gonna put on some nice fitting music for this. Let me put down your NPCs.
What
Boop.
do we do? Well, the drunken sailor. You let him keep drinking till he ain't got no booze left.
All right, hold on.
Was Prime Minister Darth Sidious? I mean Palpatine over here.
No, that's not the prime minister. He's a minister, not a prime minister.
Oh. Yeah, the guy to the right is.
March and in charge.
He wants to know where Peter Parker's
Someone just threw me.
pictures are.
Where'd you go? Put
I
a
don't
new
know,
one.
for some reason I'm off the screen.
Just put
Someone threw me off the screen.
I don't know. Put a new one on there. And
It was the blushing girl. I don't remember her.
no, you don't remember her at all.
Yeah.
Ambience. Where's the ambience?
Jesus, there's some old characters I've not seen in a while.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah,
There's-
the mutant.
Why is a
mutant
random
puppy as
guy
well.
from the bar? Why is a random guy from the bar that was like probably hitting on Albrecht here?
All right, so let me describe the scene that you see before you with my voice. At the docks.
That dude up there's got some serious blackface.
Where? Who? As Gart opens the door of the carriage with his prosthetic hand, you exit out the car to behold a titanic sight. Moored to the docks are two mighty ships, dwarfed by an even bigger vessel between them. With the largest vessel being roughly 400 feet long, each ship bears massive sails the size and thickness of ancient trees. But yet between them, sticking out like cylindrical towers into the sky, are three massive smokestacks. The largest ship bears the name on its side, the Grand Ivory, and the two lesser yet grand sister craft are named the Euphemius and the Olimar.
Oh, that hurts.
Yeah.
What about the Creed?
The Creed?
Yeah.
Well.
I like how I'm still bigger than everybody else.
Put your okay. We gotta get this. We gotta get through this thing, guys.
Oh god, you're offending him.
Yeah, you're offending me. Okay, so anyways, by the way, you'll see. Let me show you. I'm gonna show you all what the ship looks like. This is what the ship looks like. Each of the ships look like. They're huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice, like super
They're
Star Destroyer.
overcompensating for something, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
The ship is as big as the cruise and is
I
competent.
suppose those vessels are worthy of my
Worthy?
presence.
They're worthy of every man, says a rather gruff-looking individual who you immediately identify. This individual here with like a big, like sort of a conular hat and bushy mustache and sideburn combo with an eye patch. Comes over and says, yes, these ships are worthy of any man. These have been the work of 8 months, and 8 entire months. They are the best-known ships in all of the Isles, down pat. My dear friend.
Well, they certainly are big.
You instantly know this man as Sir Donovan Keyes, for those who might remember. He's the expedition head of the ship.
Does he have a monkey on his shoulder?
No.
Can he have a monkey on his shoulder?
Sure.
I want to roll a stealth check real quick.
Okay.
Let's
Are
see.
you gonna be the monkey on your shoulder?
No.
We gotta
But
get
I
this
will.
through, guys. Don't worry.
This is important. Trust me.
What is he doing?
He's trying to get the monkey off his shoulder.
No, I just want to sneak up behind him and pet the monkey.
You kindly pet the monkey. The monkey's like.
But I look around, make sure no one's watching me.
He's watching
Like,
you.
as soon as I see, then I stop. I'm like,
That's my monkey. Say how to Pipples. Anyways, and he well, okay. So he proceeds to blab upon you about all the information that he has, and he proceeds to introduce you to all the members here. This is, as you know, is this man in the gas mask here is Colonel Madoc Pendragon. He's going to be the military head, and he shakes your hand. And Mirrodin shakes your hand. He's like, "Greetings all, Kriv. Nice to see you again." The wizard man.
I like grab their fingers and kind of move up and down a little bit.
Charmed. And Kriv, you get immediately someone runs up to you, and you get a burly hug from an orc that just like crushes, like a big burly hug. He's as big as you.
Oh, well, hello.
Ah, nice to meet you again, old friend. It's been too long.
I wanted a hug.
Well, I don't know you.
I'm happy that you're in the asylum.
Can Morris just walk up and give ACDC a hug? Like the same way?
Yeah.
I get you.
And let me describe you the characters here, basically. So you have Mirrodin the Wizard, who's a burly bearded man with an old elderly man with a staff. You have this gas mask soldierly looking dude who looks like from Warhammer 40k, like standing in front of you with a couple soldiers next to him. He's the military head here. You have Gwen in her finest like regalia, her finest dress ever. Like she looks like she both looks seaworthy and fine. And she is well fit and like very elegant, but also very, almost commanding in a sense in her dress. And Kriv, you see Henry Lavelle and her girl and his elven girlfriend standing there, kind of looking at you guys from behind the ropes. Next to them is the orc Alexei Maximilian, in his finest crimson dress, and his dress shirt and pants. And he is just, he's like, he's like, look at the ships very proudly. It's just like, I funded this. And meanwhile, and then you see Silm. She is wearing her finest like gown and a sun hat, and holding her hand is a sort of dainty, sort of a petite elven girl with short hair, kind of looking kind of somber a little bit, but also kind of smiling at you all. And just kind of like, and she's holding a puppy in her other hand, like a very adorable little like mixed bred puppy, as you know, as Roscoe.
I'm going to sneak over to that and also start rubbing on it.
The puppy like kind of like begins to growl at you a little bit as you slowly rub its head, and like the drow girl Nene says, I don't think he likes you.
Hello, he's so cute. Excuse me. Of course.
And Zara, as you notice, you see a goblin like standing behind her, behind the drow girl, kind of looking at you very weirdly, and it's like looking very uncomfortable, almost kind of constipated, I guess you could say.
Can I?
Yeah.
Can I go up to the goblin?
Yeah, sure. And by the way, next to the goblin is what seems to be a woman in a drape. You know immediately. You know this as a Winry, Albric's beloved, who is indeed quite pregnant. Her belly is quite big, surprisingly. And for the last 6 months, you've kind of been known her as kind of bitchy a little bit.
I wonder why.
That sound like Albert's Winry right there.
And because like she's been eating all sorts of weird stuff. Like, lots of weird stuff. And, like owlbear meat dipped in like mayonnaise. Like,
Is she giving birth to Brandon?
she also has like fruit dipped in like pickled fruit. And like all sorts of weird stuff, like curdled milk, even. And
She's been eating orange slices, has she?
she's been eating orange slices, in fact. Like lots of them, inordinate amounts of them. And this goblin looks at you, ACDC, and is like, "Have you seen another goblin? I think I saw another goblin here a while ago.
I don't know.
He had a bullet in his head. He had one of them roundy things in his head. He looked lost."
What
Jeez, I wonder who that
story? Who you? Who?
"You're drunk, sir. Go home."
I'm gonna call you Frank.
"I'm not Frank. Stop calling me Frank." No one has called me Frank in years. Anyways, as you're jibber jabbering to him, another man, less drunk surprisingly, comes over to you, Kriv. He's like, "Kriv, Kriv, come over here. Your family is waiting for you." He is surprisingly sober.
Oh no, what's wrong?
"Well, it turns out the Draconian Isles decided to give me a little bit of a proposition. I can return if I do community service and stay sober. It's horrifying. It's been about 2 weeks miserably on the wagon.
I thought he breathed alcohol. I thought that was the problem.
It's been terrible. Let me take you over to your family."
Considering he was a drunken monk and actually took negatives for being drunk, this actually may be good.
And he takes you over to your family, Kriv, and immediately your father, Kreki, grabs you in a great burly hug. Actually, the whole family just surrounds you, just gives you a big ol' hug. Like, it's like, you hear your father say, "We are so very proud of you, son. The Bruken name has been elevated in status thanks to you, and you will fall into legend by the songs of the skalds.
Well, I certainly do hope so.
And your wrestling career is great indeed." And your brother says, "I am jealous of you. I am so jealous of you, my friend. Brother, I will miss you. I will miss you."
And I will miss you.
Your sister's like, and your younger sister and your sisters also get like say like, "Listen, brother, like, whatever is there, please bring us back trinkets. You know, your younger sister's like, "Please bring me back trinkets and tell me everything you know once you reach there. I mean, once you return, I mean." Like,
I certainly will. I will be hoping to at least write as much as possible.
And your mother's like, "Remember, keep yourself healthy, and remember in the herbs that I've taught you while you were back home."
The what?
Herbs, remedies, family. Keep strong and do not break your back. Your wrestling career is, well, very intensive, and adventuring even more so.
I understand.
And by the way, and he turns over to these guys, and these are the things. They are representatives of all the dragons of the Isles. And you see the whole group of each metallic dragon type standing before you, and the silver one comes with the hair. Comes over and he's like, "Oh, Mr. Bruken, it is so glad to see you."
And you, and I give a courtly bow.
And you identify this man as none other than being... Oh, dang it, I forgot.
I thought you said you give a curtsy. I was like, that's not going to be good for your career.
Indeed. Indeed. No, but where is it?
Hey, Brandon.
Yeah.
Can this guy be your second in command named Peggy?
What?
No, okay.
Can that dude be your second in command named Peggy?
Wait.
Service.
Anyways, you identify this man as the eccentric Albroth Nesserin. He's a silver dragon. And he has a weird fascination with humans, with with humans, so much so that he's actually magically grafted hair onto his body.
Oh.
As in the picture. Yes, yes. It is so good to see you, my friend. And the female Dragonborn, a copper one, in fact, comes over to you and shakes your hand and like almost and says, "It is very nice to have you here. It is honorable to have a great hero like yourself aboard." And you know this thing, and you know this thing in particular to be Fenrir Lolofaith, a very prominent paladin of Bahamut.
And I will say it's an honor to be in your presence.
Indeed. And she looks at you like, it is quite nice to see a legend like yourself here. We should talk sometime. Join us over a nice ale together with our fellow comrades.
Of course.
Indeed. And what'd you say? What did you say? Actually, wait, no. ACDC. Ask if he uses the navigation against. Like sure. Who do you ask? Who do you ask for your navigation job?
Well, probably after. It's either before they started this, if he's actually coming into contact with anyone, or after he's sober.
Yeah, sure. Probably after he's sober.
God, that will never happen. We'll be here all week.
And so after this, Siln comes up to you guys. All of you guys join together and says, "Listen, everyone, ACDC, Kriv, Morris, Desaro, even you, Desaro, I sincerely wish you well on this trip. I cannot emphasize enough that I hope you are safe, and as part of Ministry Affairs, hopefully I will be protecting you in a way. I'll send you messages. I've learned certain spells, and I might be able to send messages over great distances."
Morris would like to walk up to her and hand her a lozenge and go, "I think you need this, Silm. You sound a little hoarse."
Thank you, she says. She says as he just brings it down. You can see sweat and like a tear go down her face as she's kind of like shaking, and she kind of brings her hand and she kind of hugs you, Morris. And she kind of looks at you, Kriv, as if for you to join in.
And I'll join in.
What about you? What about you, ACDC?
He's gonna watch, but if her chin's down, he's just gonna pick it up a little bit.
Yeah, her chin's down a little bit. Yeah, her chin's down a little bit.
Yeah, he's just gonna kind of like tap her on the bottom and say,
"I may be drunk, but I have human emotion."
Indeed you do, my friend. Indeed you do.
Oh god, this is a whole cast here. I just zoomed down and realized how many people were here.
I know, we're just saying all goodbye. And immediately also Nene joins in and gives you a big hug. Everyone else joins in. And what about you, Desaro? What are you doing?
I am pretending to look at a watch I don't have.
And Morris, being also Urt, comes in. And finally, Morris, you notice that somebody hugs you from behind. Son of mine!
Paul,
I'm sorry that I'm late. It's my boy. Oh, my big boy. Guys, you see what seems to be a dwarf, half of Morris's size, hugging him, like hugging his legs. Oh, my boy.
I'm just gonna pick him up and like hug him big, like, balls.
Oh, I'm so proud of you, my boy. You look lovely in that armor.
I rated myself just like the way you told me.
Your mom would have been so proud. Your mom would have definitely been proud. And then
Sorry, I was just kind of rolling his eyes at this point.
Gwen comes in finally and says, and she brings a tear down her eye, and she proceeds to hug Nene, and then proceeds to hug Silm, and she like lifts her off the ground, and Silm's like, as like Gwen is like hugging her big old bear hug. Gwen, you can stop now. And Gwen's like, tears are running down her face. And she's like, I'll miss you soon. I hope we can see each other again. You should come, if we ever reach home, you should visit me at home. Sometime. And Syln's like, I will sometime, maybe. Hopefully, if you guys ever come back. And she says, we will come back. And hopefully, I'll come back someday. And she puts her down. And finally, the Prime Minister, kind of tucked between several soldiers, comes in and says, Okay. It is time. Enough for these great old pleasantries. It is time for the photo. Group photo. Yes. Now, Miss Gwen, please stand in front here. You are important. Yes. And,
I'm gonna roll charisma.
Yes. For what?
Propose.
Sure. Everyone get into formation.
Can ACDC attempt to kind of stealth away to not be in the photo?
Sure. Roll stealth with disadvantage because you're drunk.
Actually, you know what he's gonna... Actually, instead of not being in the photo, he's gonna kind of hide in the back and lift up his mask just for shits.
Okay.
And for stealth, that is a 30.
Alright, you stealth in right behind, and you lift up your mask. Right behind, like, you stealth up your mask, like, right between, Morris's horns on his helmet. And you're, like, sticking your tongue out, I presume, and everything like that.
Oh, no, he's not putting his face in the picture. He's just...
Oh, he's stealthing away. I say, yeah, you're hidden.
Okay.
You're definitely hidden. And
I'm just standing behind Nene petting the puppy.
wait, Desaro, like, and Nene's like brings the puppy away from me. It's like, Nene, Desaro, get away. Go to the picture. But the puppy doesn't like you, and the puppy's like growling, like.
I don't know. I grabbed the E. I guess I'll stand like here.
No,
all the rich people.
No, you stand like he says. The minister, like several soldiers, direct you to the back where the party is. Don't be a cunt, says one of them.
Whoa.
Takes one to know one, sir.
And then all of a sudden, photobombing the picture, running right into like the center of it, is what seems to be a fish man, a tiny like halfling-sized fish man.
Can I use my reaction to cast Eldritch Blast?
No. Like he photobombing the picture, like in particular standing on top, like swinging himself up like over above your head, Desaro, almost like pole vaulting over your head. Like he goes right in the picture as a very familiar face comes up to take your picture. Let's see, where is he? Where is he? Dang it, I lost him again. Enemy scum and villainy.
How do you keep losing them?
I don't know. Government law for... I don't know. High class. No. Shopkeeps. There, shopkeeps? No.
Love that he keeps his tokens much more organized than mine, and he needs to be.
I have shopkeeps. Dang, where is he? I had him.
I organize my cities personally.
Bard, high...
See, the problem is you guys haven't left the town yet.
Shopkeeps, bartenders. No! Dang it, where is he? Scholars
have been into 2 towns, tops.
Your photographer is a very familiar face, Desaro. And behind him is that lady. And he says, oh, yes. Now say, what's so big one? Ah, the hell with it. Cheese! He says. And he takes the picture.
I rolled 18 for my pose.
Alright, you do a great pose.
I might as well roll for my pose too. Charisma?
Charisma? Space charisma.
Okay.
Alright, you pose. You guys do like a great JoJo pose.
I'm doing the
He's
Dio
like,
pose,
you're all
dude.
the pillarmen.
Yeah.
Yeah, say he should probably do Dio.
Yeah.
I'm the hips out, body back, arms up, and then just
Body bag? What's in the body
I'm
bag?
just doing this pose. Just because
Me.
that's the reason why I picked it, because he's posing.
Yeah.
My new picture is just a man posing. I don't give a shit.
Yeah. And he takes the picture and he like, good job. The fish man wouldn't have been nice, but oh well, it will do. And he proceeds to walk away. And after that, he says, "Now, the rest of you, you may go on board," says the minister.
Oh, that's a good question. I just thought about that.
What?
Do I show up in photographs?
Yeah, you show up in photographs.
Aw. Mirrors?
I don't know. Yes, you're half vampire.
Oh yeah.
And so eventually the captain, like, you kind of like jostle to the side. Eventually, like they say, like, excuse me, soldiers like come in, like, it's time for the minister's speech. You may get on board you may get on board the Grand Ivory. As you know, the Grand Ivory is basically the main head ship of the expedition. And yeah,
Actually, as we're getting on board, has the ship been christened already? Like the bottle broken and shit.
not yet. That's about to
Okay.
happen.
Can ACDC roll a very clumsy perception check to find that bottle?
Sure, with disadvantage since you're drunk.
Absolutely.
Does ACDC ask
That
for
is
help?
That's a 6.
You
he's-
you don't find it. You don't find it.
Aw.
Champagne, what are you?
And you join on board the Grand Ivory with all the other explorers. You see the chief navigator with the golden mask over here. He's a big burly man with a golden mask for some reason, and he talks like Balthazar Gelt, like a deep sort of resonant voice that seems to reverberate from his mask.
I am computer. I will help you.
It is good to see your heroes here. And you see a dwarf next to what seems to be another drow, in like wearing like almost like cowboy hats and like holding a huge bunch of luggage and what seem to be various forms of like navigation tools as well as like picks and whatnot. And like the dwarf is whispering to the drow, "Oh, I would have sworn I saw a goblin running around here earlier. I wonder if he's part of the crew. It's weird." And
Hello, I'm back.
the drow's like, I'm sure he's one of the crew, I presume. And eventually, after you get on board the Grand Ivory, the Prime Minister, if I can find him, where the heck is he? Oh, he's right here. He
I thought he wasn't the Prime Minister.
This guy's the Prime Minister. This
Oh,
the guy with
Goldman.
the guy with the pseudo postage stamp.
The guy that looks like he's Peter Parker's boss.
Bring me more pictures of
He's
Spider-Man.
J.K. Simmons, good sir.
Okay.
Thank you, it's been a while.
Alright, are you guys ready for an epic speech?
Sure.
Hold on, let me get in the comfort pose to nap.
Oh, jeez, okay. The Prime Minister gets up on the podium, and he looks at the whole throng crowd of people. He's like basically posed right up against the ship, in a sense, like the broad side of the ship, on a big podium surrounded by soldiers. And he proceeds to give a few words. He clears his throat. For more than 2,000 millennia ago, our ancient ancestors sailed the slime of the seas, seeking a new home to call their own. From a faraway land, lost to time. Led by a great woman, peerless in her power and majesty, she found these isles to set her people upon and join in kingship with those already living upon its shores. None of their descendants on these islands, from Rhinehen to as far as Dara Okathil, have made much adventure like that of its kind ever since. But today, near the twilight time of my years, and those of this century, on this day of March, 280 years after the great Reformation that created our land as it is known today, we come, with the light of a great woman on our side, to sail forth into the galling unknown, and seize it, and search it for a new world, or a world that was once forgotten. These brave men and women seek that unknown to venture, to dream of those beyond. In this time, history undreamed of is being made. On this day, we sail to the beyond, prepare people of the Isles, from all walks of life, and those of the dragon kin. Though one could say we should fear failure, it is us as mortals to eschew such triviality, and look ahead to a new future, brought to us by courage, innovation, and magnanimity. Join me, brothers and sisters, to applaud these brave souls, and let loose the first expeditionary fleet of these Isles! And a whole whooping crowd of people in excitement just applaud, like a thunderous applause. It's like being in like 12 football stadiums of people.
Or a DCI concert.
Indeed. Just a whole throng of people just below, just clapping their hands, like cheering and whooping, just like calling out your names, like calling out their favorite heroes, like, and it is just a very glorious sight. And after that, Morris, you stay down below next to the ship, because you are here to bless the ship, in the name of Shillelagh. But before you bless the ship, however, two other priests come up. One of two different sea gods. Gnav, one of the sea goddesses, and Nodens, a sea god. They proceed to bring up their hands and like tack on various charms to the far end of the ship. And give great prayers to the gods. And they even sacrifice a couple of animals as well, which is kind of... One sacrifices a sheep, the other one sacrifices a bird. And after them, it is your turn to bless the ship in the name of Shillelagh. What do you do?
I'm gonna hit it with a hammer.
Hard.
Sir, we're losing. The water's coming into the ship fast.
No, not that kind of hammer. A smith's hammer. Jeez.
And
just to kind of give it like the one big ping.
Ping, and the crowd kind of there's a great pause in the crowd, as if they're expecting more. But then they immediately start clapping.
Do you know what also got another great big ping?
What? Titanic.
You don't know what that ship is.
Yeah.
I love the Titanic.
Yeah, no, it's my favorite anime. Anyways.
Also, I'm gonna be honest with you, Phantom.
Yeah.
You have no idea how much self-control it took when you were giving that speech. When you were saying, "Brought to you by this and loot box." Or loot crates.
Damn it.
It's like a con in a box.
Anyways.
Oh my god, there's blood in the box.
Yeah, no. Anyways. Immediately, the priest of Nodens hands the prime minister. You get on the ship, Morris, where your golem and your favorite priests are waiting for you on board. And Father Folkboy even says, "Sir," as he raises his hand and bows before you. And the priest of Nodens gives the prime minister a bottle of very fine wine, like the best wine you've ever seen. By the looks of the vintage. And the Prime Minister proceeds to raise up the bottle and smash it right where Morris's hammer dented, breaking it. And then all of a sudden, the ship that you're on, all three of the ships almost simultaneously usher a great big air horn like they blow their ship's horns, and all of a sudden the ship actually begins to move. Smoke begins to appear out of the smokestacks, and as you are sailing, the ship slowly begins to sail out the bay with the other two ships at its side, the Olimar and the Euphemius. A league of several other ships, standing by the shore, proceed to fire off cannons in honor of you as you pass by. Like a whole fleet of them. Like the whole navy is here.
Wait, did Morris not get on the ship?
No, Morris got on the ship. Morris is on the ship.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
In fact, someone else got on the ship too, just in time. And we'll get to him in a minute.
Yay.
And, you guys sail away, deep, deep into the unknown. And,
Sail away,
Kriv,
sail away.
I want you to make a perception check.
Me?
Yes.
Perception. That is an 8.
You barely see the brim of a top hat as it's tipping its hat to, as it tips over when a fine refined fingers tips it at you as you sail away.
And I'm going to smile and just say for the Baron under my breath.
Indeed. And as you look, he disappears into the crowd. And you sail off into the distance. The expedition
Finally.
begins. We had to get a lot of stuff off our plate. Just we couldn't say goodbye
No,
to.
that was in character.
Yeah. And so it is going to be roughly a 7-week, not 7 weeks, sorry, a 7-day trek with the engines going at full speed to get across away from the around here, basically towards the Draconian Isles. And
I wish to go to the bow of the ship with somebody and just go, I'm flying.
I'm flying, yay!
Oh, get out that thane.
And
Copper thane.
yeah, the copper thane like is hanging out around there too. And the copper thane kind of laughs, kind of like chuckles at you amusingly.
Okay,
Is it
so
alright if
you said it's gonna be 7 days, right?
7 days, yeah, to circumnavigate around the past the Draconian Isles.
Okay, so someone's gonna have to give me a drink because you don't want me going into a blood rage.
Oh yeah, don't worry. They give you blood bags as a trip. We're kind of skipping over things because we got to introduce 2 more characters.
Right, just making sure.
And
And ACDC is gonna ask one of the heads about navigation.
I assume you're sober, and they roll charisma, and
Oh yeah.
as you're talking to them about navigation, one of the soldiers, 2 of the soldiers, comes up to you guys. Comes up to you guys holding what seems to be a very struggling goblin. This is.
I wonder who that is.
It's a certain man. No, it's not Frank. Frank didn't go on board. And like.
I'll post the image later.
ACDC.
So wait, how far out to sea are we anyway?
You're about 3 days out to sea.
Oh, okay.
And you basically are like 2 soldiers are holding you by your arms as they carry over to you. ACDC. It says, ACDC.
Yes.
We found this goblin on board. We're wondering, since you he's not any regular goblin. Are you gonna do anything, our dear friend Mihi?
I guess I'll try to break free of their grasp.
Oh, you may break out of their grasp. Yes.
How do I do so?
Do me a strength check. And
So, what do I roll? I just roll my strength?
yeah, roll strength. Yeah.
Plus bonus or...
Put
so 1d...
no
1d20
proficiency.
plus...
Just the modifier. Just the modifier.
Always your modifier.
That's the strength modifier. Okay, let's see if that beats them. As they're talking to you, all of a sudden the goblin just proceed. Mihi, you just proceed to like twist your hand out and just like flip, like almost like do a flip.
CQC.
You do like CQC out of there, and you like land on top of like right behind them. And the soldier's like, oh.
You brought me what? Cause he looks like he's the one that brought you.
This goblin has been nothing but trouble, says one of them.
What has he done?
He beat up five of our men.
Wait,
Oh, tell him to get
wait, I have a song request. Let's see if it's on Fanburst.
So it like
I was gonna send you the MGS2 version.
Oh yeah. It's up to you, man.
Yeah, here you go. This is the closest thing I could find.
If the little goblin is kicking their asses.
Where this goblin, despite its smallity, is actually quite fit. It punched like you should see this thing punch.
And I'm just kind of like in like a fighting pose. I'm just completely dead silent.
I'm just gonna say,
Well, if he's so good at fighting, and if he's even better than those boys that we have in the back, why don't you ask him if he wants to join?
He's a
Never
stowaway.
thought about that.
That's why we brought him here for you, though. We were wondering what you would do with him. He seems quite skilled, but unfortunately, he's quite feisty.
I'm gonna put my palm to my head.
Did I not just say try and recruit him?
Well, you pretty much took.
What is this page I was saying? There's currently no text.
Hey,
on this
Goblin.
page. Huh?
What?
Someone,
You wanna join us or you want to swim?
That was me.
Yeah.
Hmm.
What do you say, little goblin? Want to take the man's offer?
Oh, shut the hell up and let him talk!
That's what I'm asking him for.
So wait,
And that's
he
what I
asked if
just
you wanted.
asked him!
Wait, did he ask if I wanted to die or swim?
I said, do you want to join us or swim?
Hmm. I see no harm in joining you.
He's quite mellow, despite his ferocity, says one of the soldiers.
Well, if two men grabbed me and brought me to the edge of a ship to talk to a drunk asshole, about to try and become a navigator for this. I'm not drunk at the moment, I'm just letting you know.
If you're drunk, I would ask you where you had your beer. Because I've only had like 1 quart of beer per day, thanks to rationing.
1 quart?
Yes.
Oh, that's a sin!
Well, this is ship life.
When I become king. Anyway. You were about to catch me in the middle asking if I could become one of the navigators for this journey.
Well, says one of the you were asking the chief navigator. He says, I would entertain that offer, sir, as long as you're competent. But I, indeed, as Astronomer Royal and Chief Navigator of this expedition, I'm willing to accommodate. If you may,
Alright,
but you
then.
seem rather busy, so I will be off. As he kind of slowly walks away. And you're just now staring at you just have this 2 soldiers and this confused goblin.
I guess cut the music.
Yeah.
I guess I'm gonna go up to him.
So what's the name?
I believe it was Morsus Mihi.
Morsus Mihi. Oh, you're sounding what? You're sounding a little robotic there.
Discord's dying, I think. Their servers or something.
Oh no. You good? You good?
I'm good.
You good? You good, Brandon?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, okay, good. Okay.
By the way, I'm gonna have him take off his mask since he's already on the ship.
Okay.
So.
You see what seems to be a drow Mihi sort of stand before you, like surprisingly youthful despite his gruffness. And what do you guys do?
So I have a couple of questions about this work you're assigning me.
Hey,
What kind of work is this?
well, right now it's just surviving.
And protecting Lady Gwen.
Oh yes, but there's enough people around to prioritize that.
You are her entourage and her protector, so to speak. As they look at you. I'm explaining it to the goblin. Goblins
Where's the ship going to, anyways?
to an unknown land. Lucky one.
Oh.
That's lucky to be going to somewhere that we don't even know where the fuck we're going. Real lucky there. Yep.
Indeed.
I
Little
guess
goblin.
there won't be people hunting me down there.
Hunting. Never mind. And the soldier's like, remember this. Remember what you just heard, little goblin. And he, like, pokes you on the head. On the cranium.
Yeah, I kind of just grab the whatever he's poking me with and
His
just
finger.
push it up. Okay, well, I just kind of push it away.
He just kind of chuckles a little bit. Oh, adorable. Adorable.
I could snap your finger if I wanted to.
He just kind of looks at you, just like it's almost like as if like a little child just kind of said like, "I'll kill you." Just kind of.
You should show it to him.
And he just kind of proceeds to back away. Well, he's your responsibility now. He says as they kind of just back away and just kind of walk off. As they kind of mutter about what the hell is this with this goblin, this fucking goblin, so to speak.
So, you want to grab a drink?
Yeah, sure, why not?
All right.
Right, I'm letting you know, when I say a drink, it ain't just one drink there.
The thing is, as part of rations, you only get like 1 quart a day of beer or ale.
I have a lot of booze on me.
He finds a way. He finds a way.
He always manages.
Evil
Life
always
finds a way.
Life finds a way to get drunk. And basically, you eventually reach over to the crest of Dar Okothel, and it's like it's about sunset at this time. And let's just say, as you're crossing over the sunset, you start hearing this strange flapping noise. That's like a great whoosh of air, as if a whole bunch of air is being compressed. And flopped around.
Is it?
And as you see,
I thought it was the rapper.
as you see a huge, like 5 swooping dragons. Like great 5 swooping metallic dragons, each one of the 5 dragon types, swoop around, and start flying around the ships, and they start almost kind of playfully start dipping their individual wings in the water as they stream by the ships, flying around. And Kriv, you instantly know that these are very powerful dragons that are big things in the Isles. And in the distance, Kriv and everyone else, you can see what seems to be draconian ships firing off cannons in your honor. And in the skies filled with what seem to be wyvern riders, like draconians on wyverns, just flying around, escorting you as you sail away from the island. And the dragons the dragons like come over to you, like they do like flybys past you. You get like a couple of soldiers get sprayed by water as they spurt water onto the deck. It's like a huge magnanimous sight. These huge dragons. And well, yeah. Yes.
I said cool.
Quick what?
I just said cool.
Okay.
Cool.
Cool. Cool. Yeah, cool. Anyways,
Awesome.
pretty cool. And eventually the dragons just kind of proceed to fly around. They fly around for a while, but then they proceed to kind of pull back a little bit and kind of sit on what seems to be a small, like, rock outcropping, big enough to feature all these huge dragons. And they proceed to speak in what seems to be, first they speak in Draconic, and then they speak in Common, and they say, "We, greatest kings of the Isles of Kethund, breathe hedons to you, great ships, and to the heroes whose destinies lie off to places undreamed of. We salute you," as they proceed to gush like all their breath weapons, lightning, acid, poison cloud, fire, into the air, in a salute to you. And the ship's
I would like.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah?
I would like to sing the old pirate hymn for those about to rock. We salute you.
Yeah, and as you do so, you see that the Wyvern escorts continue to escort you out further into the ocean. Eventually, as you see the Draconian Isles finally reach over the horizon, barely nothing but an outcropping of rock, they proceed to turn back, and in reverent silence, leaving you into the open ocean. And yeah.
I'm just gonna elbow give it like a little jab to Morris and just go, "Those are kind of like my daddies."
Oh, your paws are a bit more flashy than mine, but I still like mine better.
Ma,
So,
Paul,
where's my character right now?
you're on the deck and you saw this whole thing. And
I don't really know how to react. I kind of look around, see how everyone else is reacting.
the soldiers are reacting with awe and cheering.
I'm gonna be giving a slow clap, going, "All right, fair enough."
And all the Draconians on board the crew, all the sailor Draconians and some of the soldiers that came with you guys are like bowing their heads, like they're like in a Muslim prayer pose, like on the ground, as bowing before the dragons, like in reverence, like.
I guess I shall as well, because that's appropriate.
Yeah.
I'm not bowing my head
who's
to
the guy
anyone, I
next
don't
to me?
care.
What? The guy next to you is who's the guy next to you? Let's see. Who's next to this little goblin?
Well, the dwarf was showing me around, wasn't he?
Dwarf? No,
Dwarf.
the Drow.
The giraffe.
Okay. Well,
Yeah,
I kind of go up. I kind of lean up against him, and I say, "I take it this isn't a everyday thing."
Not really, no, I guess not. Pretty much, lots of apparently we've been confined to the Isles for a while. I don't know, I've been on the water myself, but, apparently we've been confined to the Isles for so long that us going to a distant land is, pretty big deal, I guess.
I just kind of nod.
And
Look back to the dragons.
the dragons fly away in the distance, just flapping away. And eventually, you got 7 weeks pass. We're doing a 7-week skip. Nothing really happens. Just a lot of boring sailing. Yeah, not 7 weeks. Sorry, 7 days. 7 days.
7 weeks, jeez, that's a long time.
That's a lot of idling that to be done.
Yeah, and
So what happens in those 7 days?
nothing really. Just like boring stuff. Just like crew. Like
Well, I mean, I was offered kind of a job position.
yeah, you're mainly you're just kind of shown around the ship. It's actually kind of boring for you for right now. Like it's nothing really is happening. It's just you guys sailing. you spend some nights in the mess hall, like having some food. Again, the alcohol you guys get, basically your food is like rations in a sense, like your daily rations of food.
I would like to during that time run a semi-legal gambling room with alcohol rack.
I'll oh jeez, we'll get to that. I'll keep that on the docket. Eventually, after 7 days of kind of nothing, it's about afternoon, like 12 o'clock basically on the dot, when all of a sudden you start hearing the sounds of a bell, like in the distance, up near the top of the ship, go ding ding ding, and
it's the Undertaker.
Hell's bells. And
take a quick leap.
And you hear someone say, "Land, land."
I thought you were gonna say land ho, because I was about to say there's a lot of sea.
No. And in the distance, you could see off the side, you could see what seems to be a small little islet in the distance.
There's a tiny owl?
You know what I mean. A tiny island.
Owlet.
And it's a small little thing. And roughly about...
I tell my penis every day.
No.
Oh, you small little thing.
I don't know why, but I've been having to use the bathroom a lot tonight.
Oh yeah, because it's probably excitement, and plus you probably been drinking a lot.
Yeah,
Anyways.
I'm really, really excited.
Anyways, the ships eventually stop as they kind of crest over close to the island and kind of park themselves, in a sense, nearby the islands and drop anchor, so to speak. And a gathering begins to form up. Plans are beginning to be drawn. And you guys are on the deck. All of you guys are on the deck, seeing this island here. So ACDC, Desaro, Kriv, you're on here. Mihi, you're also here. Just kind of seeing what's going on. You see a whole bunch of sailors, and as well as a contingent of soldiers begin to gather around here. And eventually, a small gathering of a sort of a motley crew of dudes begin to form up to, by the looks of it, start like heading off to the expedition. You see, the first person you see is Lady Gwen come up on board.
Shout at the devil.
Shout at the devil. Okay. Hey, Shaitan.
You said motley crew.
And you see Sir Donovan Keys get up there, as well as a small contingent of what seemed to be a very like rough and tumble group of soldiers / sailors. And they seem to be, you quickly see them seem to be ready to set out. And a ship is waiting for them to go down to row themselves out into the ocean, and not towards the island. They're not going to the ocean. And Donovan Keys and Gwen says to you all, "Listen, you four, I will be back. I'll be going with Keys and some of his specialty soldiers to survey the island for a little while. Don't worry about me. I'll be back. Okay?"
Well, if you'd like any assistance with surveying, I'm not bad at that.
Oh, I'm fine. I will be okay. And immediately you hear a voice say, "And plus, you four need to be to speak with several of the high heads of the military to talk about let's just say cultural sensitivity matters. Because if we're going to a new land, you must know to be good ambassadors to our fair isles, so to speak."
Are you saying I need sensitivity training? I'm offended.
No, I'm just saying we all need training. This is a strange time and a strange place, and it's good to be prepared. We will have alcohol.
No, that's not in character. But,
Why is there a like a commissar from Warhammer here?
It's
That's one
the
of the heads of military.
it's one of the head. Not well, it's not actually. It's the captain of the ship. His name is Barnabas Rush. He's the captain of the ship.
That's the
Oh, I thought you were talking
pretty
about the
good
other looking commissar.
Let's just say let's just say he has a monocle, a red monocle that glows for some reason, and he has a messed up
It's
face.
attached to his head.
Yeah.
You
Let's
know,
just say.
I'm just gonna call him Tom. His name is Rush. He cannot avoid being called Tom Sawyer.
Well, my middle name is Tom, and so he says like, well, if you please, we have food and drink ready for you, including a goblin delicacy, and he looks down at you, Mihi.
I just kind of nod my head to the side.
Mm-hmm. And if you follow me, and as you guys kind of start being escorted away, you hear your dear friend Donovan Keyes say, "Do not worry, my valiant Rough Riders will protect the lady. Don't worry, madam. We will. Whatever happens, wild beast or brigand, we will protect you with our lives. I have been in worse things."
I'm not worried.
Yes.
I'm not worried. I have drink.
Good for you, he says.
I'm just gonna give a good guffaw and go, those are famous last words.
Oh, if I had a dollar for every time I heard that, I would be many times richer. And they proceed. After that, they kind of just shrug and just proceed to head down into the ship, head down onto the little rowboat, and slowly but surely, you see in the distance they are making their way towards the island. So, time passes. You're kind of in this semi-boring meeting. It's interesting. It's for the academics in the group. You're definitely enthralled by this, but for
There's no frame of reference for anything that's going on.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know, OC?
Yeah. Literally, you're just kind of sitting there. You're just like, you're like the guy who got in the wrong meeting, and like you literally just don't know what to do. You're just kind of like, there's just the food and alcohol in front of you.
All right, so is he like up on a board, like writing down like stuff like that, and then we're like sitting in desks almost?
No, they're more like it's a desk where it's a big like long desk where they're putting stuff on there, like visual aids, like say like a map of what they think the continent looks like from what they gathered, and like what they might expect there, that sort of thing.
Is there any like bugs on the wall or anything like that?
Roll perception.
Please let there be a bug on the wall I can throw a javelin at.
Can I sneak to steal some like food?
Sure, but you have a whole bunch of food here if you want, or you want a particular food.
Well, I thought that we were waiting for the food until the meeting's done.
Oh well, no. Well, food's at the meeting. They wanted, and yeah, you definitely see a bug, like a spider, on the wall.
I'm gonna whip a javelin at it.
And roll javelin.
It misses horribly and hits.
No! You attempt to throw the javelin, and the javelin proceeds to fly through the window and into the water.
And I'm just gonna put my hands behind my back and just start whistling.
Oh my god.
That doesn't disrupt the meeting at all.
And there's like a long awkward pause, and like you hear the captain and the military head say like mutter curses, and you hear like the navigator say, "Well, I suppose we should get the wizard, several of the mages for mending." And they just kind of look at you with the stink eye for the rest of the meeting.
I'm just gonna be playing dice pretty much the entire time.
And eventually, after this whole kind of semi-boring meeting, Kriv, I think you got a little kick out of the meeting. Personally, I think, because there's like a lot of interesting information about like the Isles and like kind of stuff like about the new continent and like all the stuff that's going on in there potentially.
I'm just all sitting there going, knowledge!
Knowledge! Oh! This is the best meeting ever. Eventually,
I'll put one gold on that dice game we're playing.
And eventually, after all that, it's nightfall. And Lady Gwen has not come back. And there's...
Nah. Oh.
And you talk up and down, and Lady Gwen and apparently in her entourage have not appeared. Have not returned. The sailboat has not docked back in. So,
should we be concerned?
Indeed.
I'm sorry. Should you be concerned?
Well, one of the Colonel Madoc of the 33rd Battalion comes up to you and says, "You should be concerned because he is your charge, Dhampir," he says. The lady.
Very quick to throw out the races, shall we?
Well, let's just say he's not the let's just say he has a record. He's paying, well, let's just say public service. Now listen here, everyone. Lady Gwen has not appeared in several hours. She's been on that island for roughly 5 hours. And she's not appeared back. No one has any other crew members. I gathered all 4 of you, as well as a small entourage, including one soldier right here, and your friend Urt. And you see Urt kind of just wave his hands at you guys like it's good to be back.
Alright, one body shield and one staff. Good.
And and he says you are instructed to go onto that island and find Lady Gwen and her and Lord Keys and her entourage and bring them back here safely. That's meant. Do I make myself clear?
Well, which direction did they go?
They went.
Did anyone watch them leave?
We did, though we are unsure exactly. Though the island is thick with foliage, and we don't know for sure where they've wound and turned. We're hoping your navigation skills could help in tracking them down.
I suppose, maybe.
They hate to see her go, but Lord to watch her leave.
So, and the quartermaster proceeds to give you all proceeds to refill you all up to three potions of healing. Except you, ACDC, you have like a bunch of
I gave you
potions.
3 potions of wine.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
So each of you are filled up to 3 potions of healing. They give you 3 potions of healing.
Okay.
Wait, they don't give me any?
Well, I mean, yeah, they give you one. Yeah, they give you some. I was just joking.
I was gonna say, assholes.
Yeah.
I was gonna say,
I'm an asshole too,
but they gave you something better. They gave you potions of wine.
Potion of drinking.
So, gentlemen, get on that island, he says. And you, Urt, and your
D&D Far Cry began.
and your individual soldier friend, who is may or may not remain nameless. Who knows?
Oh, can we name him? What's the name? What's the name from Years of War?
Carmine.
Boy.
No, Carmine. Yeah,
Carmine.
that's his name.
All right, and so you and Carmine and Urt get on a rowboat, and Carmine proceeds to row for you. Carmine got relegated to rowing. We should be there eventually. These.
You, lad. What color is your shirt?
Blue. That's standard military cover.
I'm gonna pull out the extra clothes I have. Here's a red shirt. This will probably fit you better.
That's not standard. That's not standard issue, sir.
Can I roll persuasion? Say, I think I'll look good on you.
All right, roll persuasion.
That is a 19.
All right, he proceeds to put it on.
Good job, Carmine.
Thank you, sir. I don't know why I wear this, but I presume it's for good taste.
Oh, yeah. We'll all get a kick out of it.
What is he wearing? What is he wearing?
A red shirt.
A red
A
shirt.
red shirt. His name is Carmine, and he's wearing a red shirt. This is going to be fun.
I got more and more red shirt.
The only thing that could have been worse is that if his name was
Why do I-
secretly Carmine and he actually didn't have a name. In fact, his
What?
first name is Guy.
Why do I keep confusing Morris and Morthos? It's like earring me now.
Well, are there two ACDCs?
Oh no.
Oh
There
no, I
can
wanted
never
to
be
see
enough.
that one though.
Oh, you wanted the unmasked one? Okay.
Yeah. Oh, thank you.
All
At
right.
this point, I'm gonna be halberd in hand, by the way.
All right. Let me.
Well. Oh no, I forgot my weapon. Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna stop being a smartass.
What to say? Isn't your weapon an eldritch sneeze or whatever?
Too much.
Let's see. What's a good? What's?
Oh, I got the
Ping.
eldritch all over you. I'm so sorry.
Okay. One second. Let me look at what's good. All right. Let's do All right. You eventually managed to reach into the depths of the forest, and Urt is right behind you, and so is Carmine, your beloved, hopefully long-living red-shirted companion.
Yeah, no.
You guys are assholes.
Yeah, he's gonna live for the entire
I hope
campaign.
you didn't RP him some dreams, because those are gonna be.
Roll.
You know, to be honest, there's quite a few people wearing red here, Kriv.
Yeah. Oh, like a roll. Who's gonna be the person who's gonna try to track where the other team might have gone?
Make the red shirt.
Well,
Do it.
I have
That way to die.
I have survival.
Sure. Like you can do it if you want.
Yeah.
Okay, what do I roll?
I love the idea that you're just gonna kung fu and like stumble across a track.
You would roll. Your survival is you have
+5.
+5. Yeah, it's survival.
So D20 +5.
Yep. All right. You eventually find the trail. It's a whole bunch of like feet, like it's been like a whole bunch of deep like cleated shoes path, like and like stuck in like the muddy sort of dirt of the jungle.
Yeah, I kind of signal the entire group over.
I think that's them. Unless those just and like Carmine says, those are standard issue military cleats. That must be them.
Thank you, nerd.
Oi, did you make sure that your gun wasn't jammed?
Yes, sir. I clean it regularly, religiously even.
Also, can I have like a bandage wrap
religious.
around
You
like
should
the
probably
bullet?
pray. There.
Sure, yeah, you can have a bandage wrap around the bullet.
Yeah.
You know what he really needs now? An actual frog on his head. I'm sorry, I can't.
Oh yeah, I
imagine
just
without
realized there is a frog on.
Yeah, sure. Like, I mean, who knows? I mean, if you want one.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh my
There's
God,
frogs
look at
around, I
So
imagine.
tiny.
Anyways, as you guys are walking down the forest, you start hearing a strange sort of mumbling voice, like of a female, of a woman, like coming down the way. Then Carmine immediately brings out his gun. It's like, hey, who's that? Who's there?
I don't know. Is this that clean
Please.
person we're looking for?
It's Gwen. You see, stumbling out from the foliage is what seems to be a woman in raggedy clothes, like kind of raggedy purple clothes, with
She's wearing green and purple.
yeah, she's wearing green and purple clothes. As she like proceeds to stumble out of the foliage, like mumbling to herself and like kind of like sipping over all over the place.
Last time. So this is fine. It's just the spores are just a bit too much. Too much spores. Too much spores. They're nice, but too much.
She proceeds to stand in your path.
Hey, is this the person we're looking for?
I don't remember Lady Gwen having glowing eyes.
Oh, you're
I don't
very
remember-
perceptive.
I don't
since I
remember
know
you
so-
telling you my name, being purple eyes.
He reminds Urt says look, she kind of reminds me of a Halbert a little bit.
Oh, a halbert? What's a halbert?
I said
I'm
Albert.
literally just gonna hold up my halberd.
I'm pretty sure I do not look like a halberd, although thanks for the correlation to a weapon. Although I am not a weapon, I am a more speaky person, and I'm... Oh, how do I say this? I am high out of my mind due to this mushroom spores. There's a mushroom people, just malgrenades, whatever they're called again. It's just... Woo, where the heck?
So you're a druid, got it.
populace.
Oh, what?
You've been eating the local
So
populace.
you're a druid, got it.
No, I've not been eating the local populace. Local populace been shoving spores in my face.
Are you thirsty?
Who are you? Says
Are
Carmine.
there any like
You already
visible
said my
injuries?
name. My name, what people usually call me, anyhow, is Purple Eyes.
What is your purpose?
I've been literally on this island for a few weeks. I've been on this island for a few days now, after sneaking onto a pirate ship with my friend and my other friend, and crash landed here. Man,
Well, at
nice
least
colony.
your
Don't know where they are
friends
now.
helped you. I
Have you
just
had
stepped into
anything
a
to
boat.
drink as of recent?
No, I haven't. I really
How about
haven't.
a nice tall glass and shut the fuck up?
Yeah, do I see any like visible injuries?
Yeah.
on her?
No, she just looks, her clothes is kind of torn up.
I can't keep my mind straight.
She seems very out of it. She seems like really like, her mind seems like really fuzzled.
Carmine, you want a promotion?
I'd love one, sir.
You just got the job of babysitter. Now move her out of her way so we may go.
Oh,
I'm
wait.
going to cast something.
Okay.
I want to cast suggestion on this copper mine.
Carmine.
How about I look over this person?
I mean,
Oh, let Carmine try. He has it. He's a brave soldier.
come now, my lady. Let me take care of you, dear, my madam.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna go.
I take out my psi focus. I'm just like, she actually sighs. Like a little crystal she takes out, and she's like, she just waves it lightly in his direction, and she's casting suggestion to him. So I'm wasting a level 3 slot, level 2 slot.
Okay.
And I want to suggest maybe, in his head, maybe you should
back off.
No. You should tell your white-haired friend to shut the fuck up.
All right. So, roll. What's he have to roll? Wisdom.
Let me check.
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
Yes, wisdom. It's
Alright.
get under a 16. Oh, is it? Yeah.
He
failed.
proceeds to turn around towards you, Dazara, and says, "Sir, I must say to you to shut the fuck up."
I'm just gonna raise an eyebrow.
And
Do I notice anything? Can I?
yeah, you know,
detect that she's-
yeah, you.
She obviously waved the crystal. She wasn't
Yeah.
hiding it.
Yeah, she wasn't hiding. She was casting a spell.
Do I see any like leaves around that could be turned into like a sort of tea or something?
A T. Roll perception. Actually, no, survival. Roll survival.
Okay, so D20 plus 5.
Yeah, D20 plus 5. Yeah.
Look. I've not been myself due to these spores.
I take it I don't find any tea.
Unfortunately, you don't find any tea leaves.
And
But Lana, you see a goblin rummaging through the leaves.
yeah, I see. So, look, I've not been the same due to the spores. Matter of fact, no one on this ship I got on was the same after they inhaled those spores. So if you're looking for someone, they might be in the same place as them. Affected by the same thing that's affecting my mind, which is, to be honest, really annoying. I don't like being this optimistic. Way too much.
Yes, you're optimistic, or optimism is indeed quite nauseous. As he proceeds to step over to you, Mihi, and says, could you take care of her? You seem to have this.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure. What is that supposed to mean?
What? Yeah, I'll do it.
Oh, okay. And
Like, I
like,
suggested
Or
before
the
you
mushroom
tried to step
people called
in.
again?
all right.
What are the mushroom people called again? I forgot.
Myconids.
Oh yes. Now I remember how to say their name. Myconids. There are myconids on this island. Their spores may have affected me and a lot of other people, and maybe people you're looking for. So, everyone might be a bit joyous.
How long have you been under the influence of these spores?
How long I've been under the influence of these spores?
For about 2 days.
She holds up 2 fingers. 2 days! I hate it!
She doesn't sound quite enamored, little goblin.
Yeah, it seems to be some kind of long-term effect. We don't know how long that these spores last for.
Maybe she's prolonged exposure.
Or it could be that there are more spores around the island. Possible. Either way, can I join with you folk?
If you can
find my friends.
If you can lead us to Lady Gwen, that would be most fruitful.
I could try. I could try. You should probably at the Myriad colony. Yes.
Yeah, I must.
How are you, Dennis?
Dennis is nowhere to be found.
Damn it, he's still gone.
Little goblin, little Mihi, are you sure you can handle this, lady? She seems quite, frizzle-frazzled, and, she suggests I think she's some sort of sorcerer. I can tell.
I can handle her.
Alright.
Roll awareness to hear that?
Sure, roll perception. Yeah.
I forget, this is not...
Pathfinder.
Or is it?
Or is it?
I also say E to E.
It's still called perception in Pathfinder.
Oh yeah.
Oh wait, what was I saying?
What is it called on here?
Perception.
Perception.
Just like to perceive things. And basically what he said was, yeah, you heard him say like she looks frizzle-frazzled and she seems like a sorcerer.
Actually, I am a sorcerer. Have you not seen my eyes? Sorcerer's eyes usually glow. I'm afraid.
Well, shit. Watch your step, goblin.
I pull back my ears to show my pointy ears, and I tap them. I can hear.
She's an elf. Oh. I think that makes it even worse.
Here, guard.
I'm not just a guard.
Guard, soldier.
Right,
same thing.
Follow me. I think I know. I'll lead you to the Mariken colony. It might be there.
Roll survival for me, with a disadvantage.
Alright, first roll.
Did we discuss following her?
Yeah, did we? Did you guys?
Either way.
Yes, as you kind of idly follow by, kind of looking at her, Mihi, you pass a skeleton, and eventually you guys.
What's on the is there anything on the skeleton? Any like clothes? Or...
Oh yeah, roll. It seems to be sort of dark purplish clothes and like sort of a slim frame. Sort of clothes, like it's been picked clean.
Okay. I kind of point to it, and, you know.
If your friend is here, it might be wise if we find a way to make sure you're not affected by the spores. Maybe some type of mask that filters air. Although I doubt this.
I have one of those. And he taps on his mask.
Oh, you have.
Can I roll to take it off him?
Sure. Well, you can ask him if you want. He is gullible.
Hey, soldier.
He came on this expedition.
I borrow your gas mask?
Roll charisma. Actually, roll persuasion. That will be.
What's persuasion?
Persuasion is wisdom, so that's a +2.
Okay. So roll 1d. Wait, persuasion here is it says 12 here.
Oh yeah, because you put your actual wisdom score in there. You're supposed to put your wisdom bonus.
Your modifier.
But you're supposed to put the modifier in there.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
All right, he proceeds to take off his mask and is like, "Here you go, sir."
I put it on. Oh wait, this is some like MGS5 Kingdom of the Fly stuff. I just realized.
You just put on the gas mask.
Yeah.
You just took it, bro, to put it on.
Oh, good.
Alright. That's slightly good. You should have probably bought more. Going to... Actually, do you even know what this place is? Because if you don't, you should have brought more equipment. Either way.
We didn't even know that that we were going to such a place.
I didn't either, to be honest.
Um,
Going in an Underdark for a while is annoying.
You
Then going on a ship is annoying. Come on,
you
let's go.
you see
Tell him, hey.
you see as you're standing by you see this skeleton here, and you I assume you guys passed the skeleton after that.
Yeah.
And eventually you guys start hearing something. You start hearing what seems to be almost like a thumping noise. Like a rhythmic thumping noise, like thump, 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 like a very musical noise.
When the night
Goes down.
and the land is dark.
And it's like a very methodical, very musical thumping, and you can only hear the trilling of what seems to be like almost like a bagpipe in the distance. And then you start hearing like a distant sort of cry, like.
Sounds like we're near the colony. Sorry.
And as you get closer, you start hearing you start smelling something. Like a weird, almost like a mixture between almost like a sweet, bitter smell, almost, in the air. Also a mixture of body odor as well. And,
Classy.
and...
Can I roll stealth check?
Sure.
Alright. Alright, that is that, and so it looks like 21.
Alright, you stealth your way, you start getting stealthy. As you make your way up you start going up this hill, like a slowly steepening hill, till you eventually reach a set of bushes, and looking over the bushes, you see the following. Let me turn on some music.
Demon on the roof.
Turn on some music.
Why'd you put it on a corpse? You'll have to find your own answers. Oh no, a battle grid.
Oh, there is him.
You see what seemed to be... you see a huge bonfire surrounded by a whole slew of humanoids. Many of which look like mushrooms. Like walking mushroom people. Like with big caps for heads. Like very organic, multicolored limbs and body parts. And mixed between them seem to be other humanoids. Like reveling and joining them in the dance, including what seem to be a couple of dwarves, a whole slew of soldiers, and in the center you can see what seem to be Donovan Keys, like doing a jig very close to the fire. And you can see a silhouette, it's like an old man doing the Charleston. And you see the music seems to be coming from what seem to be these various mushrooms, like playing instruments, like various forms of instruments on little mushroom seats.
I think I got the.
Yeah. And nearby you can see what seems to be two humanoids, what seems to be a very lizardy humanoid fighting what seems to be a soldier. And like almost in a fist fight, like they're rolling around the mud, punching each other, almost in a very aggressive way.
Wait. What?
Like yeah, these two over here.
What time of the day is this?
Night, pitch night.
Okay.
And
I was gonna say, cause
yeah.
something with a certain thing there. I mean, obviously.
Yeah. And you see what seems to be almost like a very burly, stout man, most likely a dwarf, standing like right in front of the way, holding what seems to be an axe, whilst what seems to be a man in face paint seems to be like gawking at something in his hand, almost like very excited looking. And amongst the crowd, you notice two notable sights. First, you see what seems to be dare you say, a spider with a human torso.
Oh, there's Emrith.
Hot.
And like,
Yeah, get away.
like
Wait, what?
walking, like, parading around, like, stomping her feet in the air, and she's whooping too. Like, her hands all over up in the air, like, woo! Like all, like, lazily and, like, crazy, like, whatnot. And,
Where are we?
I'll show you in a minute. And from the bushes, you can also see Lady Gwen right here amongst the festivities. Joining in the process of, like, she's kind of kneeling down at this point, as if, like, tidying her clothes, almost as if. And in the far distance, you can finally see through the crowd. You see what seemed to be a particular mushroom thing, one of the largest in the group, in fact, on a big old, like, seat. That's almost like a throne, almost like a long, tall, like, wicker seat, surrounded by what seems to be flanked by two more burly-looking mushroom people that are also standing next to what seemed to be a big totem, like over here. And you also see
a serving table.
And you actually no, it looks more like a I did my best to make it like pointed. It's not a full like conversion, but like you know what I mean. It's like a totem, like almost like a myconid, like a very tall myconid, and like doing like a praise the sun pose. And you see like a druid over here, almost like a druid looking myconid with a staff nearby. And let me put down your figures, and I'll tell you, and now you can deliberate on what to do next.
Okay.
Am stealth?
Yes, you're stealthed.
By the way, my friend is the Drider. Don't know where the... I'm a Mirrors, though.
You're all...
guys hostile?
The Mechanids? No, they're not. They've been actually quite helpful, although...
Also, by the way,
really
you see, you see a miasma of like greenish, multicolored like gas, very subtle, surrounding the entirety of the festivities.
It might be, well, I think it might be like, how do you say, a reaction, like a body odor of sorts. It might be Myconid. I don't know. I don't know. It's not hostile. It just seems to make people happy. Really happy, I guess.
Well, considering I'm the only one here with a gas mask, I should be the one to go in.
I'm already crazy.
And what about the rest of you guys? Desaro, Kriv, ACD.
I'm gonna go around this way.
All right, make another stealth check for me.
I guess I'll go stealth and kind of walk in.
Wait, hold on, wait. Those other guys are wearing gas masks, and they got affected.
No. These soldiers have no gas masks. This is just to represent their soldiers.
Oh, okay.
What about our other soldier, Copperhead?
He is no longer gas masked. Well, I need to put Ert down as well.
You can put those two down, so it's curious.
Oh, I forgot to do that. Thank you for reminding me. Human. Where is he? Here.
Do I have anything that I can use to kind of cover up the gas mask so they don't see it?
Roll perception. Try to find like maybe some leaves or something.
Or like maybe my clothing, I meant more.
Oh yeah, you can just bring up your chain and like kind of cut over up a little bit.
Yeah, okay, I guess we'll do that.
Yeah, like you'll. Yep. And ACDC managed to stealth your way around. You see this burly looking where do you stealth to? Okay, ACDC. ACDC, I want you to make me... Okay, as you do so, make me a constitution check. Save, actually. As you step into the miasma cloud.
Okay, I want to try to sneak in and kind of get,
Yeah.
Lady Gwen out.
Is it a noticeable cloud? Because if so, I'm going to try and move as far around as possible.
It's a very subtle cloud, so I'd say... Yeah. I'd say you're already committed, so...
Alright, yeah, fair enough. That is a modified 20.
Modified 20. You, unfortunately, there's a strange your vision all of a sudden kind of, like, tightens a little bit. And all of a sudden, like...
By the way, quick question about my character sheet. This is because it's a stealth is dexterity. I have all my my dexterity related things are set to +7, but the bonus on the other part of my sheet says 4.
Yeah. So it's your dexterity is who left us? Who left us? It was Medasa. Okay. So basically, your dexterity is it's stealth is your dexterity plus your proficiency bonus since your proficiency in it. In fact, I'm gonna have you guys all roll initiative again, so we can just do this in like a turn order. So like everyone wants
so
to do.
my dex stuff is supposed to be +7.
Alright.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be +7 if you have proficiency in it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So since you're proficient in stealth, then you roll +7. But first, roll initiative to get your stuff in.
Oh my
So,
goodness.
what do I roll for initiative? Here?
Base dex. Base
yeah.
dex.
Okay.
So
What was happening?
Roll,
Oh, sorry.
roll 20 is not going to be being used to roll again tonight.
So what was happening in the ACDC's vision?
as we're discussing here, ACDC's vision begins to ACDC. All of a sudden, colors begin to get more vibrant, and all of a sudden, like you start seeing like visions of what seem to be like fairy lights, and what seem to be like winged pixies surrounding the entirety of festivities, and what seems to be a great curving, like almost like a dragon mushroom, curving across the sky. And it's a glorious sight. Like you see a gigantic mushroom up in the sky, like mushroom myconid like luring over everything, dancing. It's a crazy sight. And you just get the urge to like immediately get out of the bush and just start doing a pirate jig. You have overwhelming joy. What? Yes, on a 20.
On it.
I think this turn order is a bit out of order here.
Yeah, you know. Wait, Kriv, did you roll initiative yet?
Yes, I put it in.
Oh, okay.
It was an 8.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Shit,
didn't go in.
Oh, I got it. There you go. Alright, so ACDC will do your turn in just a little bit. Lana, you see before your eyes, you see this beautiful woman with metallic blonde hair, in like sort of a white, expeditionary clothes.
Bang it.
Like this lady, Gwen, right here. You're focusing on Gwen.
Alright. How's Emrith doing? Because you know how much I can...
Emrith is like swaying her hands and she's like parting, she's stomping her feet, and she's like, whoa! Like she's going around in the circle.
Alright, where is Dennis? Can I roll perception for Dennis? Or...
Sure.
I'm scoping out before I move in.
Yeah.
Boss, you have to extract a target.
Look at, like... I'm kidding.
Use your end scope.
You do not see Dennis anywhere, but you do see through the corner of your eye as Lady Gwen proceeds to take off her armor, take off her pants, and then just take off her shirt until she's literally just buck naked.
You know, I am happy that I was sane enough not to do this shit.
And she is like doing like the jig of her life. She is just flinging her arms up and around all over the place, completely buck naked as the day she was born.
Now to help my friend. And now she's gonna go towards Emrith.
And as you reach here,
yeah.
You see the dwarf go like, the dwarf like over here go with the axe, immediately like, who are you? What brings you here?
It is I, old Purple Eyes. Okay.
What is your purpose? I have an axe.
I'm gonna go see my trainer friend Emrith.
I am the Umrith King. You cannot get out of the way. He proceeds to sway, like go bring up his axe around, like oh yeah.
Is he really doing this?
He's not attacking you, but he's like oh, he's like waving it menacingly.
He's like the Star Wars kid.
Yeah, he's doing the Tusken Raider sort of thing.
All right. I want to cast dancing lights right
in front of him.
Dance around him.
Okay. And as
I
you
think that's the weird thing he's seeing.
And like as he does, he's like, and he proceeds to like start fairies everywhere. All right. And he proceeds to like start slashing. He sees this like fairies everywhere, and he proceeds to like start cutting at the fairies. And as he does so, he accidentally swings over his axe and cuts into the arm of the guy over here.
She's just gonna walk by him now.
And immediately the guy over here is like, What do you mean? What do you do that for? And he's like, fairies! And like immediately the two begin fighting. Like fisticuffs. I will take, and like the dwarf as you pass by says, I will destroy you, fairy king! And they proceed to fight each other.
Hey, by the way, is dancing lights an action or
Ginger, you are breaking
bonus
everything.
action? Try and figure that out.
Is dancing what?
Dancing lights an action or a bonus action? I was reading what I written down. It doesn't say.
I think it's an action. Let's say it as an action. As you proceed to move your way into the party, and
marching. Like I look actually annoyed.
Yeah, and I want you to make a Constitution save, just not to begin again, but with advantage. To like resist, as you kind of been exposed to spores long enough. To like.
Round 2.
You gain some resistance. Alright, you barely resist the spores entering into your lungs as you get to stop the urge to dance.
Fight Lufos hammer, I'm not doing this again.
And you see Emerith over there go, Whoa! I love you all! Hee!
Well, now she's happy.
I've hit the mushroom fairies!
Kill me!
Why is it just where this one guy looks like Notch's cousin?
Maybe.
It's the end of my turn.
Alright, ACDC, you get the urge to dance.
If you
Can you
want to,
resist the urge
you
to
can
boogie?
leave your friends behind. But if friends don't dance, and if they don't dance, well, they're no
Your
friends
friends
of
of
mine.
mine.
You get the urge to dab.
At ACDC, you saw this whole affair going on with the, like, you seen this crazy stuff. You get the urge to like do something really crazy, like you want to do something really crazy. You want to like, I'll give you this bare bones prompt. You just want to do something really crazy, like something really like a crazy dance, or like you feel like you could do anything. It's great. You want to celebrate. You want to whoop. You want to holler. This is great. This is amazing.
Oh no.
Oh no. No.
What are you doing?
What do you think he's doing, Gwen?
No.
Oh shit!
That feels
I looked
very
away for a minute.
strange to me.
Something. This is feeling off. So.
I feel like I had deja vu.
At that thought, I'm never getting off.
Deja vu. I'm feeling for having
Higher on the shirt.
And maybe not. Maybe not in the.
What does AC
Maybe
do?
not
Something
the last-
crazy.
And maybe not in
You
the
said
last
something.
life, but in this new life, Brandon is gonna get with Gwen. How many lives does he have to go through to get with this one?
20.
You did say something crazy.
All right. And like, what do you do?
Yeah.
Gwen.
No, like, no. You're not stealth anymore.
Yeah, I know. Ain't nothing
Metal.
wrong with a little bump and grind.
He's Metal Gear like Solid Snake, hard to see, but he's breaking into you.
Wait, so like,
I
so.
literally am basically cosplaying Kingdom of the Flesh.
He's hard like heroic. He's more than you can handle. So,
So
let's
wait-
do it like they do on the general channel.
What do you do?
I'm feeling up all up on the booty.
No, you're about to touch her when all of a sudden she catches you catch her eye, and she immediately reels around and proceeds to deck you right in the schnoz.
But I thought this to feel good.
And your nose is now bleeding, and like you kind of you got hit so hard you kind of got rocked back.
Well, that got you out of your trip. While you still on her trip.
You are still.
Wait, am I out of my trip?
No, you're still quite high. But you're like,
Yes.
you're definitely not like. You're definitely not feeling like you definitely like got pulled off.
You're taking a break on the little highway called life. Taking a
Did I
restroom
at
break.
least grab the booty? Did I at least touch the booty?
No, you did not. She
Why
was.
won't you let this man have what he
Gave him
wants?
sleight of hand to see if I gave him sleight of hand to see if I grabbed the booty.
We all know you're gonna pass.
Yeah, but maybe not.
If she smacks you hard enough into the next life.
Sure, you can try. I'm gonna let you try.
Oh god.
20.
That's a 24.
As you do so, however, she immediately grabs you and proceeds to lift you over her head and smash you down into the ground, like suplex you basically.
That's hot.
Little did you know that's his fetish.
What?
The harder you fight, the harder he gets.
Oh my god.
And you are now prone.
Yeah, good view now.
Prone and loving it.
You gotta keep. I'm so sorry.
Oh, there's
Is everyone
a naked
naked
woman
here?
holding me on the ground.
Not well.
That's fine.
You're face down on the ground.
By the way, I
That's
have a
fine.
legit question. Is nearly everyone naked here?
No, only her.
Okay, she
Well, actually, no.
really high.
What? Actually, no. There actually is a couple people like with their pants on their heads, and like with a couple like no shirts.
All right. Welcome to
Also,
Woodstock.
Brendan, hold up. Oh, Brendan, I just realized, if she's butt naked, you touch her, and she fights you, that is a feminist, and you need to stay away.
I think it's more than just that. And now it's Kriv's turn.
What can I even do at this point?
You can do the do.
No.
Well, so look up at the top.
Oh, the fuck are welcome to Woodstock?
Pretty much, though.
Let's see, how close can we get before we get, like, crazy?
Like right here.
Is that as far as you've gotten?
Yeah, I had to roll my con save right there.
Okay, well that means that, like, really anywhere. So, I'm gonna go probably, like, right there. Right there. Let's see.
Where are you going? Oh, right there. Okay. You're still good.
Yeah. Yeah, so, shit, so should we start shooting at people? I mean, it's just Woodstock.
Question.
I wouldn't recommend it personally, but they seem to be having a gay old time. Yeah.
Question.
I mean,
Are these spores a type of charming?
It's kind of like a poison, so to speak.
But does it cause charming?
I don't. You could roll Arcana, see what that is.
Oh lord.
Wait. For the sake of it, would I have had to if I mean.
That's about appropriate for him, I guess.
Yeah, you don't know for sure. You don't have no idea how this works. But Kriv, what are you doing?
Guess my
Oh, we'll get to you. What you gonna do, Kriv?
I said I can't really dash and stealth at the same time.
Okay.
So, I'm I'm going to just put myself into a stealth position over here.
Why are we
Just kinda like
stealthing?
that.
They're obviously not hostile.
They don't really care.
Here. That's why.
Screw it. I'm going to go another 30 feet over here.
All right. You are not affected yet by the spose.
Suppose.
Okay.
By the spose.
Not the suppose.
And is that all you're gonna do? Oh, roll stealth.
Oh, really? Okay.
I'm just walking right in.
Wait, are you rolling? Wait, are you stealthing actually, or are you?
I dashed. So
Oh, okay, you're good. You're good then.
Okay.
So, good old Mihi.
Yep.
What are you gonna do?
Well, I have a gas mask on, so that should protect me. So basically, I'm just gonna sneak right in and try to incapacitate Lady Gwen and get her out of there.
You might have to go 30. You might want to. Like, it will take you the whole turn to get there.
Yeah, I'll take you the whole to get there.
Yeah, so you can do it next turn. You should. That's what I would suggest to do, like dash.
Okay, so I guess I'll like get to this tree.
Oh, wait! You're a goblin. You can use a bonus action to dash. That's right. Right?
Everyone can use a bonus action to dash.
Really?
Oh wait, no.
Yeah.
No, goblin.
It's a normal.
Sorry, I saw
yeah.
bonus action. My bad.
Yeah. But yeah, you can get there this turn and try to incapacitate her. I think.
Yeah.
Do it.
So wait, I can get to her this turn?
Yeah, you can get to her and interact and do your thing.
Yeah.
Because you have a dash action, remember? You can use your dash as like a
Okay, well I guess I do that. So I
Bonus
can go
action.
up to her, knock her out, and pick her up.
Well, you can try to knock her out.
Okay,
You
so,
use your like
I go
kung
over
fu on
here,
her.
And I'm gonna try to like do some CTC takedowns on her.
All right, roll. I'd say roll a basic attack.
Okay,
What-
what would that be?
Well,
That-
what is? He's a monk.
Yeah,
so
that's
wouldn't be dexterity
yeah. It would be dexterity plus your proficiency bonus.
and dex. Yeah.
Wait, so that would be a R1d20 plus 7?
Yeah.
All right. Unfortunately, you just like you try to grab her by the shoulder, but as you do so, she proceeds to like. She looks down as she was kind of like looking down at ACDC on the ground.
Wait,
Yeah.
I have a reroll thing where I can reroll.
Yeah, I can roll. Yeah, I can roll. Do lucky. Yeah.
Okay, I'll do my reroll here.
Remember to erase one luck point until you rest.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, let's see here. What do I write there? Oh, I don't have luck points written down. It's not key points, it's luck points. How many luck points do I have per day?
3?
3.
So I guess I have 2. Oh, come on.
It's one of those things, man. It happens, and she looks down at you, and she's like, and she kind of smiles at you, and she kind of like proceeds to, she will attempt to grapple you.
You can't grapple by the naked.
Skulls unit.
You letting me go?
Well, no, you're on the ground. She's not. You're on the ground.
She
So-
wasn't never proning you down. She just pushed you to the ground.
Yeah, she's just like,
Well, no, she fireman's carried him to the ground. to be
yeah,
fair.
pretty much. And and she proceeds to attempt to grapple you with her athletics. Roll your either acrobatics or athletics to
Oh god, her stats
Well,
are
I have
scary.
a plus 7 to acrobatics, so I guess I'll do that. And
Just don't roll a 4.
All right, you barely dodge as she says, "Ollie, it's so good to see you." As she proceeds to like try to grab you, but you just like duck out of the way.
She could be a kid for Ollie. Oh no.
And she like, "Why are you green?" She says, "Why do you not want to hug me? Is it? What's wrong?" She says she just kind of like she stops dancing, just kind of stares at you, Mihi.
This is really awkward.
We need to get you out of here. I'm with the
With the ministry or something?
No, I'm with the fun squad. Yeah. We're the funnest guys in town. We're gonna bring you to the real fun zone.
roll
We're gonna
roll
bring more
deception for me. That's going to be your charisma. Charisma bonus.
fun. Okay, so that's
Like you need to-
Yeah.
We're taking you to the fun zone.
She's gonna roll wisdom. She's gonna roll her wisdom to try to like kind of
Oh, this is just one of those days.
She like, but it's all fun here. Like, look at all this. Is the fairy lights and everything.
Can I use lucky again?
Yeah, you can use
I
lucky
do-
again. Yeah, you can do that.
Oh my god, I'm gonna spend all my luck points on just this one objective.
All right. But I guess. Oh, I mean. Where are we going for fun?
Just
Going
point
to
at
the fun
ACDC's
cruise.
butthole.
Yeah, I couldn't draw the hand too well. It's fun zone. It's a big boat where you have fun forever.
I was
all
from
day,
a
all
boat.
night.
Is this a new boat?
Yeah, it's a new boat, super fun boat, not that boring old boat.
And she proceeds to like take your hand. Your hand is very firm. Oh,
Thank you. I kind of dart my eyes left and right.
the Bikinids kind of like stop dancing and look over at you, Mihi. They just notice you.
I just kind of go. Well, I can't really saw. I just kind of raise my eyebrows like.
The Myconid,
Oh shit, this is bad.
the Myconid proceeds to breathe in and poof, and out comes a whole slew of spores that just go up and right in your face. But your extremities are covered by a gas mask, so you're good.
Well, okay. I guess I'll pretend to act really, like high. I guess.
And like he's trying to communicate with you, Olimar. Don't you remember? You came across the Myconid once. He's using his rapport spores to commute with.
Wait, she thinks I'm some guy named Olimar.
Yes.
Uh,
Listen.
yeah.
He's trying to communicate you. Why do you wear that mask?
What mask? This is a fun extractor. It extracts fun and potency.
Roll perception.
Wait, why would that be perception?
Because you're lying, duh. Not perception, deception. I meant deception.
Yeah, deception, I was gonna say.
She's gotta perceive. You gotta perceive the lie. Okay. She's like, that is so amazing.
I can't see QC, but I sure can deceive.
That's
And
his
she-
little lie demon that makes him survive.
and she like grabs your hand and she says, "Let's go to the fun ship."
Yeah, let's go.
But as you do so, as you try to guide her out, the two Myconids grab her shoulder, and we'll cut there as we're going to Desaro.
Hopefully it does something about this, like,
He's
potential
110% done with this,
Yes.
and yeah, he's gonna start raging.
Oh no.
He's pissed.
Oh, he's running right into the fun zone.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
As you run right into the front zone, I want you to make a Constitution check.
Hold on. What's a good rage thing? Trying to find a good. That's a good picture for rage. Alright, so we go here and con check. Let's pull out the good dice. That is a. What is my con? Hold on. My con is +3. That's a 21.
You, unfortunately, as you go into the miasma, you are overwhelmed by this noxious gas.
Once again, is this a type of charming? Because I'm immune to being charmed while raging.
No, it's not a charm. Actually, roll again with advantage since you're raging. It's not a charm. It's like a poison.
I like how the like
that's
forceful
that's
attempt didn't work,
22.
but like the deception.
You are raging. You're still raged, but your target changes from the Myconids to Mihi.
Oh, Mihi, you.
Oh, I'm gonna die.
That's a fair.
That is
that's
accurate.
That's a fair possibility.
Oh, these Myconids are in trouble.
I'm in trouble.
Fucking
Let's
CCP
see.
him.
Since I'm...
Can I?
What's your turn?
That's your turn. Yeah.
I'm going to try to...
Gonna need dodge reaction.
No. Yeah. You had to have a prayer reaction. So what are you gonna do?
Alright.
I'm trying to think. Because I would know that's my friend, but I still want to, like, attack him.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to try to grapple them both.
Okay.
Him and Gwen, since he's tiny and she's naked.
All right. Roll.
Just like bloodshot eyes.
Roll with disadvantage since you're high. Actually, no, regular. Just regular.
Alright, that is a 23.
All right. You proceed to. Do you want to be grabbed, Mihi, or do you? Or you can roll like athletics or acrobatics to get out of the way.
Yeah, I'll roll acrobatics to get out.
And
I
meanwhile,
want to be murdered.
I'm grappling him, so it's not murdering him.
it's not murder, just smothering.
So, R1d20
What?
plus 7 is my acrobatics.
Tell that to Benoit's son and wife. Wait, oh no.
All right. You grab them both.
Alright. And I am just going to whip them behind me in a frenzy.
And the Myconids proceed to the Myconids with their stored actions proceed to like attempt to grapple you. Like they proceed to like pile
It's
on
like
top
a
of you.
football tackle.
Yeah, it's pretty much like
so-
it just kind of like they're like whoo.
So, athletics.
Yeah, athletics or acrobatics, either or.
That is a...
Yeah, you unless you roll lower than a 7, then you beat them.
No, that is a 13.
All right, you just brush them off as you push the Myconids aside.
Yeah, and I'm going to whip the Goblin and Gwen back over to where we were.
All right.
Like, not trying to do it safely either.
Yeah. He's like, "Whoa, what's going on? Olimar, where's this strange man taking us?"
I honestly don't know.
You should have said the fun ship.
I mean the fun ship. Yes, that's where we're going.
This man in the white is taking us to the fun ship.
Yeah, he's a real party animal. If you catch my drift.
He's quite ferocious.
Do I need to roll again to throw them?
Throw them? Yeah, sure. Roll to throw.
Okay. I guess that's a base
You
strength.
throw us straight into the fire.
That's 18.
All right. First thing, you throw both of them, and they go. Wham!
Oh God.
Roll a dexterity check. Save. Mihi.
Okay, dexterity. So what do I roll? Just dex.
Yeah, just basic dex save.
So 1d20 plus 4.
Wait, doesn't he get
Wait, I got a thing that helps me resist falling. Actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I got
Yeah,
slow
he's a
fall.
monk.
Yeah.
You can use your reaction when you fall to reduce any falling damage you take by an amount equal to 5 times your monk level.
All right. Yeah. So you literally you take no damage. And you just roll. And but you do get a mouthful of dirt.
Ugh.
And
It's better than a mouthful of spore. Well, no, he's got a gas mask on.
no. You got a face full of dirt then. Not.
Ah, God, my eyes.
Yeah.
I think those gas masks had like glass goggles thing. So
Yeah, I think they did. Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
so you
No,
It's really fine.
you get a bunch of dirt in your clothing and it feels really uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's coarse and rough and
Coarse
gets
and rough
everywhere.
and gets everywhere.
Just like
Yes.
pirates.
Fuck off.
And Desaro, it is you notice that the Myconids proceed to look at you and are like in shock at your just affront to their party, and and one of them proceeds to breathe in his spores, and brings them out to you, and says to you, Why do you disturb our guests?
This is some Rick and Morty stuff.
No time for this.
And you hear it in your head too. There is always time for the spring celebrations.
Oh God, they're finished.
We honor the great Portobello da Vinci.
And with that, Phantom, it's been fun. I will now be leaving the campaign.
What? No. What? No.
I will be leaving the campaign. It has been fun. I don't
Wait.
care if any of you die.
No,
I
no.
hope for it, pray for it.
No. Hey, get back here. Get back here. Okay. So the Myconid's like, but why do you? Every time it's for a party. Please let us calm your nerves with our spores. And he proceeds to puff off more spores right in your face. And I want you to make a con save. Just.
All right. That is a 15.
You barely resist as you start being calmed almost because of like the spores in your face. But like they see you resist and they kind of just look at you and like what? And like in surprise like. And then the other one tries to do the same, and do the same thing again.
Another con save?
Yeah.
That is that is a 13.
You just barely resist it this time, and the Myconid is like, "What are you?" You can hear this in your head, by the way.
I'm just gonna grin with my thing showing and go, hungry.
If you're hungry, then go over to there to drink some nice mushroom ale, minted from our finest vintage.
I'm gonna pick up my halberd, just kind of spin it around and go, that's not what I'm hungry for.
And now it's Lana's turn.
All right.
He's hungry for mushrooms.
Just like Mario,
I'm
like music
kinda-
starts playing.
All right, so ignoring all of this nonsense because these people are just wrecking this place and they're none of my concern currently. Currently, they have a boat, so that is my concern later. She's gonna dash over to Emran.
And Emran's like, oh yeah.
Emran.
And you see in her hand a skull.
Just Dennis.
Ah, help!
That's what I'm trying to do. Okay, Emmy, it's time to go. It's time to go, Emmy.
Time to go.
Dennis, the spider person.
No, Dennis is a skull that's in her hand. Let me put down Dennis.
Wait, what?
Why did you put eyeballs in Dennis's face?
That I've always had these, boss.
What? What is this like Grim Fandango like?
This is re-established. Okay. Alright. Emmerich, we're going. We need to go.
Go why? Go why? Why do we need to go? You want to go everywhere. We don't even stay anywhere. Why can't we just go? Stay here with the mushrooms and enjoy ourselves. It's the funnest time I've had in my life.
Yeah. I felt like that for the first 6 hours. Then it got really repetitive. The spores are hurting. It's too joyous for who I am.
Why don't you talk to Portacelum over there? He might, if you want his blessing for us to leave.
Yeah, that's a good point. Is she's not naked? She's still clothed.
Is she? I mean, yeah, her body's clothed. Her lower thorax doesn't need to be.
Oh, good. All right. I'm gonna go over there. I'm sorry to end the party late, but it's been a 2-day party. I'm getting hungry and thirsty.
But there's 7 more days. No, that.
Wait, I will die. We'll die. I'll die after tomorrow with the lack of liquid in my body.
Oh, it's such a great party, Gwen.
It's a great. Look, Emmy. You're probably right now. Dennis are the only friends I have right now.
Yes, if you're my friend, please help me.
That's what I'm doing. That's why I'm gonna get the blessing to leave so we can get you out and both you two out. Away?
Please argue with the head mushroom. He's crazy. These people are crazy. I'm so good.
I'm so high, by the way, and I am taking all the joy I can from this, and I can't anymore. I'm overjoyed.
I'm gonna allow you to move up to the mushroom so you can talk to him.
Alright. Hey. Hey, it's been a while.
Ah, greetings, Lady Lana. You hear in your head. It's been quite a while since you've disappeared. Where have you gone?
Having a
Flash
severe
of fright.
headache.
You were just about to tell me about your land.
I was, but I can't. I'm not gonna lie. Well, this party was good for the first 6 hours. I'm probably gonna die after tomorrow without the lack of liquid, and
But if you die, you will become part of the mushrooms and become a myconid like me.
then the prophecy that your boss said won't happen.
What prophecy? I don't like you. I think you're talking of a different myconid.
Oh yeah, that's what I said her boss. But you know the Myconids in Solom. There's a prophecy, and people need to go eastward or something.
Can a prophecy wait?
If people die, the prophecy can't happen.
Well, you'll be reborn. You'll be reincarnated as a myconid when your body steeps into the soil, and we ingest your nutrients into our bodies and just puff you out via spores.
Wait, so the spores are dead peeps? That's kind of dark.
You know. Okay. Can we please leave? This was a great party for a time, but we do need to continue on our journey.
Well,
This was a really great party. I won't lie. It's just-
and he looks over from his seat and sees the whole situation over here. It's like, excuse me, is that who's that?
That's one of the people I met in the woods. He's kind of a dick, to be honest. He looks
This
like
is like
a
calling mushroom
Wait,
people
I'm
just
not
like
even-
being
I'm not
stomped
even
to the
sure it's
ground.
I'm not even sure it's a he. Is it a she? I can't tell.
Is he? I don't know. It's hard to tell which one of you are of different biological pieces, whatever you
Well,
call them.
For once, I can't tell. It sounds like a
This
he.
is
but
what's
he looks
happening
like
to the mushroom people.
Look, I can't mentally take this anymore. I really enjoyed the party, but I need to leave. I want to get my friend back to her home. And
Roll
probably the rest of these people back to their home.
roll
After all
persuasion.
Not their place. Oh boy. Here's my +8 persuasion. Watch it go to hell.
Ooh, what'd you roll? Let's see.
14.
And he's like, oh, I do enjoy this party.
But if you look at that person, he's not enjoying it.
Who?
And it could lead to the rest of the
Well,
white.
he is just a
white-
party pooper. You were all party poopers before you took our mighty spores and reveled in the true sight that we see.
What about this? Well, some of us leave so we can go home and take a break. Maybe come back. I don't know when.
But how do I believe that you will leave? Well, listen, I bring your pale friend over here, if you can, and and then have him talk to me.
How
Wait,
did
am I the
Lady
pale
Gwen
friend?
even?
Hold on.
He's
Can I
been-
roll a perception to see where the freaking spores are coming from?
Yeah.
'Cause
You're
I
like-
am about to be a huge party pooper.
Well, how did Gwen even end up on this island?
She went on it.
She went on. She basically.
Fuck! I can't see anything in this mist.
Spores everywhere. You should pray
You're
to
a Rick and
listen.
Morty character.
Pray to Portobello da Vinci, if you will, if you can. If you want to, and calm yourself. Let Portobello da Vinci, the king of all Myconids, guide you.
Oh. I do not wish to sound mean, but I do not intend on becoming Myconid, as another Myconids want me to do something else.
But Myconids are Myconids. Why can't you do the prophecy as a Myconid?
Because in the prophecy, it had my face as a humanoid in it, and there was also a huge volcano exploding. And ash going all over multiple continents.
Roll persuasion.
This is like... Yeah, Where's my? I'm getting my dice out because like D20 is not working. All right, it's already here. All right, I want to use my new dice. All right, rolling. So plus 8 to whatever I get.
What'd you roll?
I'm using roll 20 after this.
What? What'd you roll?
It's the opposite of a nat 20.
He proceeds to, and like, I do not. Why would you leave the party? No, I disagree. You should enjoy yourself. Go away. Leave me be. You insult me with your unhappiness. Go away. Shoo.
You know what?
I don't like you. Go away.
I'll roll. Can I do an action or then wait for next turn?
Can we wait till next turn? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. ACDC. You're prone on the ground and your little friend, you're still high. You're still high as a kite, but you can roll to gain some sort of composure.
Sure.
But with disadvantage, since you're technically poisoned.
Okay. Just Colin, right?
Yeah, Colin, yeah.
Alright, well, I guess it can't get much worse. 9.
Alright, you're still poisoned, and you get up to see that the beautiful lady is gone. And you see only this man being accosted by 2 mushrooms. Mushroom people. You see your friend, Desaro. You saw him fling them away.
He's fighting them right now?
Not fighting them. He's like they're like trying to talk to him, and and he seems very menacing, as far as I can tell.
All right. Do I see this
Drow? Yes.
creature?
Yes.
Yes. Well,
Oh, someone's a dead man. I mean, what?
Rest in pieces.
Well, hello there.
Hello there, man. Greetings.
How are you?
I haven't seen another Drow in here for ages.
Yeah, it's
Do you know?
nice.
Did I ever see you in Menzo Baranzan?
Mental parans, and you say? Is that what you're trying to say?
I think so. What house are you from?
Lady, I'm from whatever house you want me to be from.
You seem like a slimy man, covered in slime. And I mean, you see the skull in her hand with the eyeballs going, "Help! Help! This lady's crazy! Save me! My boss is talking to the mushroom man."
I hope she's crazy in bed.
Wow! Turns out you have
Wait, what?
Well, turns out your brain's in your pants. So lovely.
At least
what
I
else is
have
new?
pants.
Hey, you are. Oh God!
At least I have.
I'm gonna die here.
How's she crazy?
I'm gonna die.
Boy, you're in school.
I've been put in the dead book. I become a stiff.
Well, how's she crazy?
She's
Besides,
crazy.
of course, running around high in
She's
bed
crazy.
with a talking skull.
She's crazy enough to kill you if we get close, buddy. Listen, just go away. Just get out of here. Or get my boss. She's over there. If you want to talk to a lady, she's over there.
wait, who?
Over there. She points to that Lana. You might know her.
His pupils are probably like shifting over.
Yeah.
Over here.
Until his pupils look over to shift over to where Gan's character is. Help me, please.
How am I supposed to help you when I don't even know what's going on with you?
Well, can't you? Are you blind? I'm in her grasp. This is like talking. Oh God, you're like talking to like a.
I'm not blind.
You're like
I'm
talking to a
blind.
slod. You're talking to a slod.
Can I borrow him for a minute?
And he's just like,
I say to the Drider.
make a persuasion.
Right. That is a 27.
She's like, okay, here you go. And like, oh God, this might even be worse. No.
What's happening?
Lana, ACDC has Dennis now. My name is Dennis. If you get me out of here, I'm sorry I said those things. I'm doing good.
I said hate him. I didn't say how you doing.
Hate him? What? What do you hate?
Hate him.
I'm confused.
You said your name is Dennis. I said my name is Hayden.
Oh, okay. Nice to meet you, Hayden. Can you get me out of here?
Sure. I guess.
Just don't do
I'm
so.
just gonna kind of.
Alright.
I got. Hold on. I got technically 60 feet.
Yeah.
So right here.
Alright, you sort of jostle your way through the crowd, and one of the Myconids comes over to you and like looks by as you pass him by and says, "Hey, oh, excuse me, sir. Excuse me. What are you doing? Why are you leaving?"
What do you mean, Will?
What?
Do not
Who
go.
are you?
I'm a Myconid. My name is.
Yeah?
Come back.
Can I roll deception and just say,
I'm just going in the bushes to take a piss with my buddy here. He's got to take a piss as well.
Roll deception.
15.
And like he says, and they look at each other and like actually roll with a disadvantage because you're high, you're poisoned.
15 it is.
All right, so they say like, well, I did not know that thing could had got rid of excretions that way. It says, please come back though. Don't flee from us. Enjoy the party.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I'm just gonna kind of wave him off. That's all the actions I can do my turn.
All right, Kriv. What are you gonna do? You see all this stuff go down.
So I'm basically at the loss for actions going to do this and ready one.
Okay.
Cause I don't know.
Okay.
We haven't started swinging yet.
All right. So our dear little friend Mihi, you're with Lady Gwen. You're on the ground. You're prone.
Okay. When I get up, I, get the dirt off of me. I clean out my gas mask.
My head hurts all of a sudden.
Do I know exactly what's wrong? Or is it just from the landing?
Give me a medicine check. So your medicine is going to be wisdom, so it's a +2.
Okay.
All right, you have a feeling it's probably just like from the spores. Like she's no longer in like contact with the spores. Like immediate withdrawal.
You'll be fine.
Where's this fun house? Olimar?
It's a bit of a walk.
What happened to the hole in your chest?
Huh?
You got a hole. You died when Dunbar punched a hole in your chest.
Just a flesh wound.
Is that a motherfucking JoJo reference, dude?
No, it actually happened.
I
Did
love
you get
you.
donuts? Well, because I got turned into a donut, I went to the bakery and they fixed my donut hole.
Roll deception.
It's Goblin.
If this one fucking passes, I swear to God.
There's a +1 on that, so... Wait, do I do a +1 or +2?
Your deception is... it's your charisma, so it's a +1, yes. She's like, I guess donut shop? I didn't know donuts could do that.
Like, bakers are wonderful people.
Okay, I believe you. Albrecht kept talking about bread when he was alive.
Now let's
Oh my
go
God!
to the fun house.
Before you go on, I want you guys to realize how I'm sorry, my mind is where ACDC was, so I have to draw the shape that they're in. It makes it worse due to this. I'm sorry.
No! Boo! Boo! Enough with the innuendo. You guys seriously, come on, man. So
Oh my God! Yeah, the shape we are in. It's a Minecraft creeper.
And
without a head.
And all of a sudden, like, you see Ert say, I'm sorry. And Carmine's like, sir, what are you gonna do now? Where should we go? We should wait for the others. Shouldn't we save the others? We can protect Lady Gwen while you go back in to get the others.
Yeah, just talk to her about how cool the fun boat house place is. Okay, just give her a whole brochure, give her like a virtual tour while we wait.
Okay.
So I guess what's everyone else doing? Like,
you see what seems to be Zaro about to pick a fight with these two Myconids. You see ACDC holding what seems to be a skull with eyes in it, like jabbering about. Lana is over here talking to the Mushroom King, arguing with the Mushroom King. Yeah.
I mean, like, does she need to get anyone else out, or could I just run in and drag her away?
Like, drag the closest people away first. Like,
I'd say.
Work your way through.
Okay, well, I guess I'll, I mean, this dude's gonna try to save this guy, I imagine. So I guess I'll go try to save this guard here.
Okay. Alright, you go over to there with your gas mask.
Yeah.
And you're like, and the guy has no gas mask. He's like,
hey, do you want to ditch this place and go to a real fun cruise of constant euphoria and enjoyment?
Several of Myconids attempt to give you some Rapart spores to talk to you, but they see that.
Can I karate chop to like face in?
Like their face in?
Can I sunlight yellow overdrive them?
What would that entail?
I mean, I guess I could do a key powered strike.
Oh sure. Unleash the fury on one of them.
Sunlight yellow.
The jive. So are you what are you using exactly?
I'm using key empowered strikes.
All right.
Aren't key powered strikes like?
Let's see here.
Passive?
Starting at 6th level, your unarmed strikes count. Oh, yeah, it is passive. Okay. Well.
You do have like the Way of the Soul Sun stuff you could use, but
and also Flurry of Blows. Don't forget Flurry of Blows.
Yeah, I'll reserve Flurry of Blows for another time. I guess I just chop his face in or something.
Oh yeah, punch him. Yeah. So that's gonna be your dexterity. I believe it's gonna be your dexterity plus. For monks, is it dexterity for hitting? For punching?
So a +7.
I believe so. Is that right? Yeah. So it's +7 to hit.
Oh,
you punch this Myconid just right in the face, and he's like, oh, and like he backs away a little bit. Roll for damage.
Oh yeah, what do I roll?
Oh dang it.
Shouldn't it be a 1d6 plus his dexterity? I forget.
Unarmored strike. Let me see. I gotta look that up. So it's level 6. Dang it, I have
Oh,
skunk.
what? 68 is my hit die.
Yes, that's your hit die. So let me.
That's for health.
That's for health.
Like when you're sleeping.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, one second. I have the chart. I'm bringing up the chart right now. Okay, so unarmored martial art. So it's 1d6 plus your dex.
Okay. It's 1d6 plus 7.
Yep. Ooh! You punch a hole in this guy's face. And he backs away like, go. And immediately the other Myconids like, stop. The music just stops. And all of a sudden everyone
join your party.
Everyone just stops. The party just stops, and everyone just looks directly at you, Mihi.
Can I try to stealth?
So
no one even notices. I just kind of slip on out of, like, kind of hide.
You kind of used your action to punch that guy. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Can I still try to talk to this guard?
What's that? They gonna what?
Soldier.
Goblins can use hide as a bonus action.
Oh yeah. You use hide then. You can hide.
Oh, okay.
Where do you hide though? Do you hide in the guard, or do you hide?
Hide in the guard's coat?
No. Hide.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So what do I roll for that?
You basically roll. Your stealth is +7, so give me disadvantage. So roll twice and take the lower result.
I thought there would be no combat.
I mean, who knows?
Okay, so 1d20 plus 7, and
all right.
lowest roll was 15.
All right, you with the shock of everything, you immediately whoop, just stuck right under this guy's coat, which is hanging over his legs.
Okay, can he still hear me?
Can he still hear you? Yeah.
Hey, buddy.
Where's that? Where?
Shh. This is the spirit of fun, past and present and future. I am here to tell you about fun times you can have at the Fun Cruise.
The Fun
More
Cruise?
fun than this. Yes, it's a cruise of fun. Much funner than this boring place or
the music stopped. It doesn't seem fun right now. A goblin just punched one of the Myconids in the face. I felt it.
Yeah, I hate.
It hurt. Hurt my feelings.
Yeah, I mean, that goblin, he's a bit of a loose cannon, real party animal.
Roll persuasion. Roll persuasion.
Oh my god. Persuasion.
What is going on?
So that's a +1.
The spirit of fun, though, I'm so done. So done.
All right, he's like, I think that would be best. The fun would be elsewhere. And plus, I think I need to change my pants.
Yeah, just let's get going to
all right.
Those people.
ACDC. I think I'm gonna cut over to Dizaro. Is that okay?
Yeah, okay.
Dizaro.
I like how I'm pretty meh at CQC, but negotiation I'm like a mess.
Yeah. This is weird. The roles are in a weird place.
Dizaro. All of a sudden, the whole party stops, and they're all facing where the goblin was. And you're still in berserk mode.
All right. What do I want to do?
You're still berserk.
Yeah, I'm still pissed. Let's grab this one.
All right, roll grapple.
And I'm just gonna scream party as I just throw him into this group of mushrooms over here.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Party fight. The bar fight.
Alright, so pull it down. That's +5. That is a nat 20.
All right, you just lift him up from the ground, and you just throw him right over into these mushrooms, and it goes.
And I'm just gonna go party.
And the mushrooms are like, yay! And immediately the music just starts going up again. Immediately, the band begins to play. Need to find the music.
Wait, Phantom. You should totally play this one song here.
What's this? Fists of the Platinum Star.
Placing the Josuke fight.
I know it's a little too poppy for me. I prefer. I think this team's more fitting to me personally, but that's just me. Okay. And so now you throw that mic in it. What are you gonna do? The Myconids begin to dance again.
I guess I'm just gonna keep throwing mushrooms until I get to whoever I need to get to. I guess this guy.
Alright.
So I'm gonna grab this mushroom here and whip him out of the way.
Alright, roll grapple. Roll grapple.
That is a 18.
Alright, you grab him and you whop him. And immediately, all of a sudden, the other Myconids begin to start, like, grabbing people. Like, several of the humans actually start grabbing people and start throwing each other.
Oh, yeah, party, dude.
Oh my fucking Jesus.
Yeah, no more.
And,
imagine some, like, Elvis music playing here for some reason.
It just moved from a Woodstock to a mosh pit.
Yeah, pretty much. And you proceed to so where are you going next? Who do you grab next?
I guess I'm gonna grab this one.
Okay.
And whip him out of the way.
Yep.
That is a 15.
All right, you grab this guy as he's like grabbing his face, and you just proceed to like into this other mushroom, and this other mushroom like proceeds to like is jostled by the throw, and he proceeds to grab the faceless mushroom and just fling it at the other mushroom. And as you're doing so, this tiny sprout mushroom proceeds to like go right up against your toes, like go against your shins, as it's like jostling against you, as if trying to like, come at me, bro, sort of type way.
I'm not even gonna like throw him. I'm just gonna pick him up and put him like over to the side, like no, move.
All right, you have a clear shot over towards.
You are a fair god.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, and I'm going to see. I have 40 movement. Oh yeah, I can get to him.
And he says, "Oh, the party stopped for a second, but now I'm feeling better. I have never felt this lively in years."
So it's the music that also helps.
Indeed. Strange voice in my head. Oh, Sir Jazaro, what brings you here in your elegance? You look like an Oruk's ass.
Wait, what's going? Wait, who's?
I'm about to drink this man.
Ooh, you're about to drink this man.
You look.
Yeah. Oh, he's in a good mood. He'll be really willing to let me drink him, won't he?
You can persuade him.
Alright, I can do that.
So tell me, like, what do you say to him?
I'm just a little thirsty.
Like, what kind of thirst do you wish?
I'm just gonna look at him and go, your kind of thirst. And, I rolled a 16.
And as you proceed to, like, flunk right into his arm, he's like, ah!
I'm gonna use my fingers, Dio style, of course.
This feels strangely good, yet feels strangely weird!
And now you need to strangely go to the... Oh, what's this green bastard called it? Party boats or whatever.
Roll persuasion.
That is a 23.
Party sounds lovely.
Go now.
And the Myconids are like, a Myconid taps you on the shoulder.
I'm just gonna turn my head towards him. Yes.
Is this how you feed? Is this how you feed on? Is this kind of like how me Myconids feed on the dead?
Yes, but the dead don't do me any good.
You gave your permission, so I will not slap you. But why do you seem... I sense your feelings, and you seem not to want to be in this party. But why? Why not go away in revels?
We have things that need to be done.
But why can't you just sit here and party? You have...
Alright, my 6 anime seconds are up, so let's go to the next
6
turn.
seconds have passed.
Yeah.
And he's probably gonna get thrown next round. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that.
The Myconids proceed to continue to dance, but this Myconid here puffs out a bunch of spores in your face, and I want you to make a con save with disadvantage
Disadvantage.
because you're high.
I was gonna save Lady
That
Gwen,
is
but then I
a
got high.
23, or no, that's 21, and a 19.
Alright, you resist being pacified by this guy's spores. And a whole bunch of... The mushrooms begin to gather around you. Like, please, like you hear a bunch of voices say, please, calm down, my friend. And I want you to make 3 more disadvantage con saves.
Good lord. Alright. 17 and 14, so 14 on that one.
Alright, you're good.
That is a 13 and 20 something.
Alright, that's good. Just barely.
That is a 16 and a 12.
Alright, you just barely managed to make that one as they just kind of like surround you and like, why do you resist the happiness? Why? What is wrong with you? You are not.
Shit.
Uh-oh. ACD... Sir, strange, pale man. What is wrong with you?
I'm just gonna let them go. Happy? Why do I have any reason to be happy?
It is the Spring Festival. You should enjoy Portobello da Vinci.
I swear to God, you see that one more fucking time.
Next one that mentions Portobello da Vinci's getting thrown right in that fire.
Like you say that to them?
No. It's just gonna happen. There's no
Even Speedwagon was Portobello da Vinci.
Yeah.
Okay, gonna
This
throw
is literally a Finnish midsummer
I warned you.
festival.
ACDC's going in the fire then.
But Portobello da Vinci is the greatest, this Myconid here says, but Portobello da Vinci is actually no, this Myconid here. This Myconid here says, but Portobello da Vinci says, is the greatest of all kings of Myconids.
Hold on. I'm gonna roll a wisdom save for calm. Because I'm really pissed right now.
I want to kill every one of these things.
That's a 4... Yeah, no. Screw the calm. He's getting thrown in the fire.
Alright, well, that'll happen next turn. Lana.
Wow, it's beginning again.
No.
Always my character.
Sexist. Sexist is what I mean.
You said go away. I'll go away. That's fine.
Go enjoy the
your
party. Enjoy the party.
Sure. Okay. I'm gonna now fucking ignore what I was saying, and I'm gonna using this rock right behind Emerith because I'm in range. I'm gonna
Ride her? Like right on top of her?
yeah, on her thorax.
Hot.
Alright, roll athletics or acrobatics. To get on top of her.
I'm doing acrobatics, so at least I have a +1.
Yeah.
Oh my god, my luck has not been good tonight.
Alright, you unfortunately, you just like land, like you less land like a cowboy on it, but like you like lay on top of her thorax.
laying?
You're laying on top of her thorax.
I like the idea that you just run sideways and just like jump sideways at her and just hit her abdomen.
Yeah, you just.
It's perfectly fine.
And he's like, Lana, my thorax is, my butt is not a pillow. Also, my butt is not a pillow. Lana, are you, what are you trying to do?
I'm now with my side focus out.
I really like your yellow, your yellow eyes.
What's she saying?
I really like your yellow eyes.
Fancy.
I am not a cleric. Now she's gonna, I'm gonna try to do suggestion on her.
There you go, Phantom. That's what he did to her abdomen.
Roll, what are you rolling on her?
That's the thing. She got nearly crushed by this person before. Alright, so yeah. I wanna... This is basically what it is, though!
This horse sucks.
Alright, so we'll use suggestion. Again, on Emrith. I know she doesn't like this, but it's for her own good. To give her the idea of to leave the party. Because it's not fun.
Like, what do you persuade her to leave the party? Like, are there goblins in there, or like...
Yes, there are goblins in here. She saw a goblin.
She's like... As she, like, tears go down, like, fear tears go down her face. He's like, goblin! But, like, what's your, DC? What's your spell DC?
Wait, what's going on?
My spell DC is 16.
Alright, she just barely managed to leave, like, she's like, you haven't convinced her to leave, but she's now, like, looking around. Like,
Okay.
Goblin. And she's, by the looks of it, she seems to be ready in action.
Alright, so I guess that's the end of her turn.
Are you sure you don't want to, like...
I can't do anything else.
There's a goblin here somewhere. Goblin hidden somewhere.
I can
Yeah,
roll
who knows?
I can roll perception.
So wait, why is she... So what, she saw me,
No, she convinced, Lana used suggestion to suggest that, oh, there's goblins around here. Because she's afraid of goblins.
Yeah. Also, I'm gonna roll D20
So
plus.
the spider's, okay.
I'm gonna try
I mean, there is a goblin.
Oh my god, my rolls!
Yeah, the rolls today are not that good.
She just, like... you don't see, like, your goblin friend around here, but you do see Dennis being carried off by ACDC. And he's in, like, Lana's, and as you're looking around, like, all of a sudden, like, you're being held tight. All of a sudden, you're being put right up tight against, like, Emrith, like, Emrith's sides. Like, she's holding you to her side, and she's like almost like a teddy bear. And he's like, oh, Lana, this is so scary.
Hug her back.
But you said there's goblins here.
Yes. That's why we need to leave.
Roll persuasion.
Okay.
Bloody storm, bloody stone, bloody stream.
Okay, she's like, okay.
I just wanna hug her. Just we're gonna relax. We're gonna get out of here. You should run after Dennis. He'll lead us the way out. Okay? Let's get out of here. Come on.
Alright, she slowly but surely...
Peer pressure.
And she does this, and she, like, immediately just screams and just goes, ah! And just barrels...
I'm glad she's holding on to me.
You barrel down, like...
I obviously bumped into these guys.
Tramples, like, just goes...
I wanna shout, your party sucks!
And, like, immediately, you hear, like...
Agree.
And they go...
I say.
And
I agree with that woman riding the spider.
And like immediately the Myconids are like, and like they tumble over as like she's like crawling.
Giving them the bird, so I'm like holding on.
Yeah.
Alright, my life's complete.
All right. And like these guys are now prone. And now it's ACDC's turn. He has the skeleton. You have the skeleton. You have the skeleton ahead.
All right. In which case, I'm gonna say,
So why exactly am I being whisked away?
What?
Because
Why am I whisking you away?
I don't know. You ask me. You ask yourself that, bud. Boss! Boss, help!
Hey! Okay, we're leaving this party because they just want us to stay here until we die, okay? Do you want to die here? I don't want to die here.
I don't want to be in the dead book, boss.
I don't want to be in a dead book.
He told me to get him away from her.
Yeah. Now do it. Keep running.
And like,
I already
Keep running.
did.
and mushrooms coming this way. We got mushroom people. Help, mushroom people.
Yeah, mushroom people are gonna kill us. You want to die? I don't think you want to die.
They're coming over there with their hands outstretched.
No.
Like wait.
They want to kill us. Let's go.
Like wait, come back. Spores.
the distance in which I can run is 3 times that. So.
Phew! Alright, you just go whew!
So do with that information what you will.
Yeah, you just go
Right now
vroom.
I'm at negative 60.
Yeah. Kriv, you see that strange lady riding a spider drow person thing. And
Has he been doing this whole time?
yeah, he's been playing.
Yeah,
He's
I'm
been
gonna use my bonus action to sprint before my turn.
Alright.
Nope.
Getting out of the way.
Alright, now it is my turn. Let's see, I'm minus 10. So then I'm about to be minus 70.
Oh no, he's puking blood. He's got a bit of pasta sauce on his face.
Minus 70. Oh no. And what are you gonna do? Wait, is that the end of your turn, Kriv?
Giant spider lady's coming at me, good sir. What do you think?
I suppose so.
I can only get so erect.
So our dear friend Mihi is currently hidden under the cloak of this soldier here. So and the soldier's like, where do we go? The party started up again. Mihi, it's your turn. Mihi, Rodox, Roy.
Yeah, oh yeah, sorry. So, okay, you should rally all the other guards and tell them about this super cool fun cruise that we have.
I would have to
That's
tell
way
the
better
king
than
about...
this.
Should we go to the king?
Ah, the king's a party pooper.
The king has hosted this party. It would be rude if we all left.
Oh, come on, this party's not good. The party, he doesn't want you to go to the party ship because he's jealous of how cool the party ship is.
I think I may need to talk to the Myconid king about the party ship. If you want to convince him to not, roll persuasion.
Yeah, I guess I'll roll persuasion.
Everyone's just evacuating.
He says like, I think I should talk to the Myconid king. And he slowly but surely is making his way with you, like...
Okay, I'm gonna...
Yeah?
Okay. I shall use my powers of the party god to smite thee.
roll intimidation.
I'm gonna do flurry of blows on his crotch.
Oh no!
Hold on.
Right next to Sorrow as well.
It's been 1 key point. Yeah, that's worth the 1 key point.
So roll +7 2 times.
So, d20
Don't you have multi-attack?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Oh, okay. First one.
Cod piece that last hit.
Yeah, that last hit, you hit him right in the groin, but the other shot, like, proceeds to, you accidentally hit yourself in the face with it. So you take a total of, d6 plus your, plus 2. No, sorry, it's d6 plus, it's d6 plus 4, actually, so that's gonna be a 12. So you take 12...
12 damage.
Yep.
10.
10 damage, 10 damage.
Okay.
And, like, he immediately proceeds to buckle, and like, oh, and immediately, like, the whole party just stops again.
Oh, everyone's gonna feel the groin snap.
Oh, like, everyone just starts grabbing the groin. Oh.
Oh my, like an MGS, just like...
Everyone in the mist is?
Like everyone's, like, grabbing the groin almost, like, instinctively. Like, oh, I felt weird.
Alright.
Oh.
I'm curious, who's grabbing their groins? Everyone who's affected by the mist?
Yes. You're grabbing your groin, she's grabbing your groin.
Oh.
No, you're not in pain. You're not in pain, but you're, like... You feel like someone's groin just got punched.
Now relate to the rest of your soldier friends and any other human residents here that the party cruise is the only way.
And everyone just everyone just stares, and like everyone stares, and like people, and like all of a sudden you hear the Myriad king say, "What do you mean this party cruise that you talk about is any good?"
Wait, where am I? Am I not in his leg anymore?
No, you are, but they can hear you.
Like,
Wow, I was trying to whisper to him.
Oh, you're whispering? No, say they don't hear. They don't hear. Okay. And he's like, "Oh, help me! A face spirit punched me in the groin, in my round tables."
Tell them if they don't want the same fate happening to them, they're gonna go to the fun cruise.
He threatens us that if we do not go to the fun cruise, we will all get punched in the groin. And like, this is what happens when you manipulate high people. And like, and he's like, the Myriad King's like, what face spirit? I do not see it. Show yourself, spirit! Stop punching our dear friends in the genitals.
I try to say in like kind of a spooky ghost voice. You are a disgrace to the party elders.
Roll deception.
Come on, 20. Nat 20.
Nat 20. Nat
So
20.
1d. So roll
1d20
a
plus
deception.
1.
Okay, they're like.
You give a luck point,
Can
don't
I
you?
reroll? Yeah, I'm gonna reroll.
With your last luck point, do it.
Yes.
And he's like, ugh. And like people start grabbing their crotches. Oh, like almost like in Spaceballs, like with like.
Your parties.
Like, can you why do you think your ship is better than mine, than my party?
You have infinite pleasures.
You don't
Luxurious
have a vampire
dorms.
throwing. You don't have a vampire throwing your patrons into the fire.
You don't have someone throwing your patrons into a fire. We have all the food in the world.
Roll persuasion.
Oh my god.
They don't even have food here, so that's
We-
another thing.
Do you
Yeah.
And drink.
Persuasion.
Don't forget to drink.
I'm dying. Lana's dying of thirst. She might do something else to get.
drink your own pee, and like,
Yeah, sure.
and like one of the like this weird looking man, this chubby man with a brown hat, who has like almost like a weird staff guitar, says like, do you know, like, is there like steak aboard the ship? Is there like?
Of course. There's every type of steak in the world. Every drink in the world too. The world's best bartenders, 24/7.
Oh my god, the greatest deception of them all.
And like,
Anime betrayal.
if this fun boat is as you say it is, may we join aboard? Says the Mushroom King.
Yes, everyone here is invited.
If that is so. And he immediately claps his hands and he says, "Gentlemen, my people, we must call all the members of the grove, all 100 of the, all 200 of them, bring them forth.
Oh.
We are going on this magical boat that he speaks of.
Well, I mean, there's lots of soldiers on the boat, so I'm sure it'll be fine.
We
And we get to eat mushrooms.
Didn't expect to see mass battle, but it looks like it's gonna happen.
But you literally are inviting these mushrooms to probably die?
Yeah.
lead the way.
Or maybe just to drop
perverse.
into the ocean.
We found our ambassador.
Lead the way, perverse spirit.
Yes. Follow the guard.
Like he's still
God,
grabbing
you
his.
must go
He's still yes,
backwards.
spirit. And he proceeds to get up and like grabbing his crotch is just like marching the way down. Desaro, you see the mushrooms are like mumbling to themselves. Like mumbling to themselves like, we should go to the ship.
Oh my god, what the fuck's going on anymore?
What have I done?
Wait, like the ships are just gonna look over and just to see a bunch of mushrooms. Mushrooms on the beach, of like everyone's running to the beach.
So, here's the plan. We have to go prepare the party boat. Let the humans go first, and we'll send a ship over to pick you guys up. Then we shoot the cannons at them. Agreed?
Yeah, sure.
Agreed.
Okay, on it.
It's like the party. We like the
party. We like the party. This is how we party back in Ambrosia.
Oh, it's not much different from Solom.
Ah, we're dying. And the Myconids are like, the Myconid king proceeds to get off. Like two of the Myconids are like grab the big old statue of Portobello da Vinci, and like one of them says, and one of the mushrooms says, "Should we bring the troglodytes too?" And like he says, "Yes, all 100 of them. 300 of us will join on your. I assume your boat is big, correct?"
Yes, one of the biggest boats there is in the world.
I wish to join you. And like the Myconid king and his guard comes forward, and talks to and begins talking to the guy's. He begins talking to the crotch.
It's like worse shit.
So tell me, spirit, why did you put? Why are many mortals, non-Myconids' genitals so sensitive?
Because that is where the god's energy. That's where the biggest party resides. The energy of the party gods.
So be it.
It's in all of us.
Roy, will you marry me, please?
Is this so stupid? Of course it's gonna happen.
Everyone's so high. It's like a little party of arches.
Like, I live next to a cow field and I've never heard this much bullshit.
Oh, I used to as well.
I thought Archie was like the god of bullshit. No.
This is like Joseph Joestar. Your next line is going to be, "Let's go to the party cruise." Toyu.
And he's like, the mushroom next to you, Desaro, is like, "Oh boy, I hope the crotch spirit brings us over to leads us to a great party."
Yes, I will.
Mr. Pale Man, why are you so pale than the other humans?
I'm just going to sigh and keep walking.
Why do you not talk to me? And he just keeps asking you questions.
Emrys?
Yes? Why don't you love me anymore?
I don't... I don't want to talk to Myconids ever again.
Just insert like Nazi footstep marching, like the Chinese army marching.
Do we have a signal flare to?
No, but you can follow the way to the shore.
All right.
And they eventually they ask you. Eventually, you guys stop. What are you gonna say to Emerith? Yeah.
To who?
No, sorry, Lana. Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
I'm scared. I'm scared of all of this.
Why are you scared? The fairy spirit will bring us to the party ship. And we will. I did not know they were spirits that pit people in the groin.
Anything can hit anything in the groin.
I am so glad that I am not a male.
I'm not letting you. I know one thing from now on. If I get flayweed, I'm not sharing it with you.
Oh, why? It's such great stuff, and it makes me feel calm and happy. You have your hair is very soft. You know that. And she starts stroking your hair, like putting her fingers in your hair, and like almost like in a fascination.
Wait, can I get them to start chanting?
What?
Wait.
What?
Wait, can I? Phantom, can I get them to start chanting? We are complete idiots, but in Draconian.
Oh my god!
Roll persuasion.
I can actually understand your coding. This hurt.
I can as well, obviously.
I'll chant Draconian as well, even though I know what it is. Like I'm like near on the edge of crying.
Is that your persuasion?
Let me check. Persuasion, yeah, +1.
All right, is that what you roll?
Yeah, I guess I can't. I don't have any more luck points.
And they kind of like look at each other. They kind of look at you and they kind of just look around. It's like, why would we say that?
Well, come on, the party got. Okay, let's see. Purple Eyes sparks up. Come on, we have to. Come on, guys. If we're gonna channel the spirit of the party, we have to. We have to chant it.
Roll persuasion. Roll persuasion.
Is
it an advantage or no?
Yeah, advantage. Yeah, advantage.
Yes, you all are. Yes, you all are.
And they begin to.
I'm chanting it. Yes, you all are. Though.
Yeah, they begin to chant like Ishkepa, Ishkepa. We are idiots. We are idiots.
I'm chanting it. Yes, you are. In Draconian.
Yeah.
We are idiots. Like, Kriv, if Kriv is by me, Kriv could understand me. I'm saying yes, you all are.
Kriv, you hear a whole bunch of people. You hear like human voices say, "We are idiots," in Draconic, as they're like waving their hands up in the air.
I'm going to walk back, shake my head, and then return to walking back.
Yes. The party cards are playing!
Hooray! They say. Like no one who's high can only hear the human. No, only the high people can hear the human voice. Hear the mic in its voices. By the way.
I'm gonna whisper. I'm gonna say to Emerith. Yes, you are. By the way. Yes, you are. Because if she's chanting it, I'm saying that to her.
She's chanting it too.
I'm saying actual Elvish.
We just have to get these two out.
Yeah.
We just have to get these two out so they can continue their quest for the pick.
Yes, indeed.
By the way, I'm saying yes, you are an Elvish to her.
Yeah. And he's like, yes, I am. She says, as you say that to her.
I'm saying in Elvish. I'll tell you what that means later. By the way.
You never played a monk. And like, I think this is a good place to stop.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I don't know how I pulled that off.
So, Phantom,
yeah.
Your questionnaire for the end of the session.
Did that walk like an Egyptian?
Yes.
What did you think we were gonna do?
I think you were gonna try to hopefully I was thinking you were gonna like, I don't know, try to persuade the Myconid king to like let everyone go.
That was like that rolled a 1. My luck was so bad, so like we're going to commit regicide and genocide to next session.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the best of both worlds. We did we negotiated into a death.
Yeah, exactly.
I wish I could have done more.
I did.
The best combat is the combat you convince them to get into.
All because I crawled into someone's pants.
Oh, you're welcome for that suggestion, Roy.
Oh, I am very thankful for that.
Oh, that party god stuff, man.
Yeah.
The power of the crotch.
You will be going places, Sir Roy, in this D&D campaign.
I love how I didn't really have a good idea for my character, like, kind of coming into this.
Yeah.
Like, you kind of start off monotone, like how someone without a personality would act. You start getting goblin-y. You turn goblin throughout the course of the 7 days.
Yeah, 7 days, a couple of drinks, you know.
Yeah,
When
much more goblin.
Morsus randomly shooting a guy in the face, because this is what it sounds like. None of this would have happened.
Indeed. You wouldn't have amnesia.
Oh, yeah, I completely forgot to ask. How did that illegal rationing ring go?
Well, look. Actually, I'm gonna make that a subplot of us going on in the ship. I say you're just starting it up. You're just talking. You're just getting patrons. You're getting. That's something that I want to role play. That's something I want to kind of role play out almost in a sense.
Okay.
Oh, also,
Yeah, sorry,
before we end the session,
I just came back in my head.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna come up to Carmine and go, "Alright, Carmine." I tell him the plan of the cannons. I'm like, "We're gonna need you to stay behind and make sure that we don't miss."
That is preposterous. I would die.
Don't worry, Carmine. You are the best person for this. You're the only man I can trust.
Roll persuasion.
Please no.
Would that be deception?
Yeah,
That is
persuasion.
Deception? Hold on, let me check on deception. That is a 18.
He's like, I'm afraid, sir, that is against that is against the basics of military ethics. Just, I think it's. I'm against this. I refuse. No. People have called me an idiot in the past, but I'm not that stupid.
My brothers died.
All 5 of them.
I'm just gonna pet his head. That's a good Carmine.
I'm not a pet, sir. But it
We'll
feels,
see about that.
but it feels quite nice that my oily hair is being massaged.
Yes.
I'm gonna look at the myconoid behind me and just rub the oil on his top. Yes.
And like the mic, and it just kind of like scratches it with a finger, like trying to know what the heck it is, and like brings it up to its face, like, what is this? And what'd you guys think of the session? I'm gonna go down each of you down the row. So Biggns.
That was like, I didn't want it to get fighty, so that's why I just started throwing people.
Yeah.
I figured that was about as least fighty as he's gonna be in a rage. But I was one turn away from throwing one of those nerds in the fire.
Oh jeez. What about?
That was a amazing 11 out of 10 session. Would RP again.
Yeah.
That was.
I had this idea ever since like I began this game, like knowing this expedition, like they have to come across a mushroom island with mushroom people that make them high.
Yep, and then this happens.
Yep, and so Kriv, what do you think of today's session? I understand you couldn't really do much because you kind of just you kind of stayed on the sidelines there.
Shenanigans.
Shenanigans.
I do not mind shenanigans.
No. Yeah.
Good old-fashioned shenanigans.
What about?
You know me anyway. I'm just kind of a support.
Oh yeah. What about you, Gand? Finally being your #1 gal.
I had fun. Lots of fun.
I can see us going places, Max.
I know. I really want to do a lot more though.
Oh yeah, just the dice gods were not on your side today. But
Yeah.
that could lead to hilarity.
They were not on my side when it came to combat.
Yeah. Like, I think I hyped myself way too much. So like, that might have been a downside for my enjoyment. I still had a lot of fun though. Like the best, like, oh boy. Like I died laughing so many times, but I don't know why I wanted to do a lot more.
Oh yeah, don't worry. You'll get to do a lot more when you figure out how the heck we're gonna take care of these myconids.
This was definitely, out of all the tabletop things that I've played, aka like 1, this is probably the most action-packed opening to one.
Oh, don't worry. If you want action, we got action, sir.
I like to imagine like the myconids are jigging to like everyone's jigging to the sound of whacking like an Egyptian.
You know, the fact that most of these people are going to die makes it worse.
I know they're
fighting.
It's fine. It's fine. They lived a happy life.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Dasha wants to report of like what happened, so it's gonna be fun to say exactly how you guys did this.
Yeah, so
tell
the
her
crotch
basically-
gods.
Just tell her that we had the that one episode of Cowboy Bebop called Mushroom Samba.
Except with crotch gods.
Basically, tell her we Mushroom Samba dick punches, and that's pretty much sums up this entire episode.
What about you, Brandon?
Did y'all see the secret chat, by the way?
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, sorry, I just haven't been able to respond. Like, what do you think? What do you think of the What do you think of today's session, Brandon?
Fuck am I? I don't know if that's my character or just me right now, but fuck am I?
Bo.
Gwen beat you up. You have a skull right now, and you're currently seeing a whole bunch of myconids partying down your way towards the boat.
In a sense, I got lucky.
I thought delivering mushroom bombs from a beholder to another beholder under the threat of death and sigil was weird. No, it's been surpassed.
And I assume, Roy, you enjoyed yourself quite well.
Yeah, it started out pretty weak on the boat, but then
Oh yeah, because we're just kind of warming up, getting all things out of the way.
yeah, and then we just get straight into this. I got really bad rolls when it came to combat, except that one guy I punched, but everything else I did pretty good. I like how I used all my re-rolls
Yeah.
for this.
Yeah, you won't be able to do that until you have
A short rest.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna need some rest in real life and OC and IC-ly.
Yeah. Oh, this is gonna be so fun to plan. Like, what the heck the mushrooms are gonna do? How everyone's gonna react?
How's the crew of the ship gonna react?
I know, that's what I'm thinking right now. Like, would they shoot or like would they? Like, or like I don't know. It's interesting to see. All right.
This is basically what the ship's crew's gonna see.
Except less clones. I'm gonna stop the recording now. In about 3, 2, 1.
Tokyo Tomato.
1.